welcome back to a Filthy Questlines show, One Shot or Not. I'd like to start by acknowledging the traditional territories of the Squamish Nation and the privilege it is to work, play, and create on these beautiful lands. We encourage you to post in the chat the territory that you are watching from and learn more about these lands. Today, we are playing for the first time a Honey Heist, which is an amazing, fun, one-page tabletop role-playing game. It's invented by and created by Grant Howitt, and you can find it online so that you can play this game with your friends too. And we're going to learn the rules as we go. So we are going to jump right in to this game, which is the Lazy Bee Buzz-tacular Honey Heist. And you bears from the wilds of Kymond, you guys have already reached the town of Ellurin, and you are at a part of the wall in the very beautiful, full of stone, small cracks here and there, the town wall. Dun, 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 dun. So we turn this around, and we make room.
Oh.
Just gonna sanitize and pass you your minis.
Oh, look at this. Whoa.
Oh my goodness.
This is coming in here. Grab your cheat sheets, everybody.
Oh.
And we are going to move out. Pass this here. If you can have some bears. We got the bears out front of the Ellurin town wall.
Do we have any beats?
Whoop.
Yeah.
Here we go. Each of you bears, you guys are a crew. You've been traveling here. You kind of know that you're supposed to make a meeting happen. There's a contact who's supposed to be waiting for you here. And then you spot, perking up from behind, the really distinguishable, better, rock with a little, some fuzzy ears, and there's kind of a mangy-looking raccoon there.
Yes, there is.
Yep. Thank you, Andrew, for painting our raccoon rock. And you can see him. He's there. He's got kind of one bum leg, patches of fur, and kind of missing, and kind of scraggly. And he looks over at the bears coming out of the trees. He kind of makes eye contact, and then he goes. And he waits for someone to give him the sign back.
Does anybody speak raccoon sign language?
The old timer.
Hey, that's close enough. Come on over here.
I winged it, guys.
You guys are the bears, right? I mean, I heard you guys were coming. I heard from the owls. You know, we've made some arrangements. We got a job to do here. And I told you guys that I'm good for it. I can get you inside Ellurin. I know the secret way in right here where I told you guys to meet me. But I don't know you bears. I don't know you. The owls said you were good for it, but I think you should probably let me know your names. So, I mean, I'm Rusty Raccoon, obviously. Everyone knows who I am. I can't go in there myself and get the honey because you guys might have heard about me and my exploits, but the town, I can't go back there. So,
We have seen your wanted posters.
Wanted posters? I know. Rusty's a big guy. He's a big name. And, who are you? And he looks over towards the bears over here. We have our first bear.
Well, I am Goatsbeard the Spirit Bear. A spirit bear is a commodity bear. A spirit bear is a rare and white-creamed furred black bear, mainly found in the Great Bear Rainforest in the coastal area we now call British Columbia. They are a species of cultural significance with the oral histories and traditions of the coastal indigenous people, and I'm excited as heck to be here.
Goatsbeard. Goatsbeard, you look like you've been around the block.
I do, and you know what I bring to this? Magic.
Oh. I don't know what that
You said that last
I've never met a
time.
bear that makes a better paella than old Goaty here.
Old Goaty.
Yes.
Classic. Sounds like a great name.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm looking next to you at I've never seen one of these before, but you got a black and white with you.
It's my good old friend here.
Yeah, I'm Tulip. I'm Tulip the panda bear. This is Petunia, my pocket panda.
Looks like a squirrel in a panda hat.
A little bit.
You can't say that.
You know. Yes.
I'm breaking all the rules. I'm rusty. I break rules.
I'm real new to the crew, so we're gonna just see how this goes. I don't know if I want to stick with these guys just yet, but
trial run
we're
for
gonna
us,
find
too.
out. We're gonna find out.
I don't know that it inspires a ton of confidence in me and your crew and ability to do this heist, but
Hey, you know what? I bring some stuff to the table. You're gonna find out. You're
like
gonna find out. But
spunky.
I mean, like any
Tulip.
like any bear crime crew, we're constantly evaluating new members for potential fit. This is just her opportunity.
This is my last job, and when I retire, I want this one to fill my boots.
You said that
Wow.
last time, too.
I gotta find the
Came
right
back.
one.
You always come
I
back.
think I got it. I got it this
The
time.
game's in your blood.
quite the honor. Quite the honor. We'll
Well,
see
we
how
got
this
we
goes.
got a really important heist here today, and there's a ticking clock. So, what do we got over here? We got a. Oh man, you look like you got the crazy eyes.
Well, you know, just do what you got to do. I'm Oleander, brown bear. I can climb things, break things, push things, break things.
It's a lot of breaking things.
I like to break things. It's a good way to get into anything. You want to get into some honey? Let me break something. I'll get you that honey. It's always worked for me, worked for the team. I break things.
Great.
Good at breaking.
Ollie does excel at breaking. Yeah.
I mean, y'all, every crew needs a guy who breaks things.
Solves all the problems as far as I can tell.
I mean, that's how I met him. Was he came barreling through my bamboo forest, just yelling, "Oh yeah!"
Wow.
That's just broke on through, and
Saw it on a commercial.
yeah.
Wanted to try it
I
out.
don't know what that is, but it sounds cool. You got a tall grizzly here, looking all like
Dapper Dan.
a cool cucumber. What do you got for me, friend?
I'm Cosmo. I may be, physically large and intimidating, but I would say that the primary skill set I bring to bear is more around strategic planning. I'm, to be immodest, the mastermind of this criminal bear-based organization.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know, you guys sound like you might be the bears. The bears I've been looking for to do this job. So, I will let you in, but I gotta say, rules of the game have changed a little bit, and I think I need to renegotiate what you guys are gonna offer me here. Because before, it was just like one small barrel of honey is what the owls told me I was gonna get out of this. But I think, based on what I have for you guys, which is some extremely important information, that you should probably offer me
I see
half.
that's really
half the
interesting.
score. Yeah.
I think that maybe, just
Yeah.
to put a fine point on it, I should show you how I break things. And then we'll see how you feel about your barrel.
Oleander has a good point. But let's hear what Rusty has to say here. What kind of information do you have for us?
Well, I'm not going to give you the information until you give me my share. I'm saying I need half the cut, and then I'll give you the details, which are
Yeah.
juicy.
I'm thinking that I can get that information showing you how I break things.
Okay, I would say you should roll for criminal. You're using is it criminal or bear? Are you going to come at this like you're going to you're threatening him, or you're really coming into him like a bear?
A bear? Just
Then you're-
showing what a bear does.
So you're doing this in more of a bear move. So you're going to roll for bear, because your two
Okay.
options today
All
are to
right.
roll for bear or roll for criminal.
All right.
So you roll 1d6.
1d6 for bear? What am I
'cause
doing?
Your special ability is to climb things.
Yes.
So whenever you are climbing something, you can roll 2d6 and take the lower number.
Okay.
So in this case, roll 1d6,
Ooh.
and if it's lower, it's better.
Well, it's a 6.
Oh, that means Rusty is not intimidated by you. In fact, he gets all up in your face, and you see how extra mangy he is up close. He's probably got a few fleas, the patches of skin, and he's like, "You don't scare me, bear."
Rusty, calm down. We're in a narco-communist bear-based crime organization. We like to, keep things equitable. So I think what I would propose in this situation, there's 5 of us, 4 of us plus you, so we can offer you a 20% share. That's an equal, equitable share.
You know, I don't understand math, so I gotta say, 20% sounds like a lot.
You wanted 1/2, and I'm offering you 20%.
That's twice as much.
That's twice as much according to your
Oh,
math. I
man,
think that's a
okay.
good deal for you, Rusty.
Okay.
I'd take that deal.
You guys are all taking the same deal? we all get half?
20%,
Yeah,
exactly.
That sounds great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Here's get close, bears. Get close. Okay. So I remember how I told you guys, and I told the owls, and they told you guys, and then the owls told me, and it went back and forth a couple times because the owls are really fast. But they told me, because you guys told me, and I told you. The basement of the Lazy Bee is full of honey. The bar has been collecting it all because they're gonna make honey mead. And they turn it into this stuff that the humans love, which is called Waggle Buzz. It's like a beer. They love it. They love it. They're so stupid.
Well, what kind of grade are we talking here? Like, is this like, you know, like bottom, you know, tier stuff? Are we talking like premium, you know, high grade honey here? What kind of
I
honey
don't
are we
know
talking
any
about?
of those words you're saying.
Is it good honey?
It's so good, honey. And the best part is, so this is the brand new information that I think is worth me getting half, which you already agreed to. So, there's that like crazy dwarf wizard who runs a town, and she put magic in all the honey that's right now in the basement of the Lazy Bee. And whenever you take a sip of it, every time you burp, it turns you into a unicorn head for a second. The humans are gonna love it. It's so stupid. You guys, you gotta get this honey. It's magic, it's super cool. Before they turn it into awful, awful beer.
I don't know.
Mead. I don't know the difference. Is there a difference?
I don't know you guys,
It's
because
human
like that
stuff.
sounds like pandemonium. If all the humans are turning into unicorn heads, that sounds delightful.
Isn't what humans do pandemonium anyways?
I mean,
Isn't that what pandas do?
But in the spirit of the festival, is it not worth us at least sampling a little bit of this mead and beer? What do you think, Petunia?
I don't know, you guys, but we gotta get this honey because they're gonna start brewing tonight.
All
So
right.
we gotta get in there.
Well, we're in. What do we
Oh,
got to
I
do to
gotta-
get into this town?
Climb this fence here. Get
Ollie,
over
come
that
on.
Because
pretty
this
quick.
wall's huge. You can't climb this wall.
Can't climb a wall, but
And
I
you
can
smashed
climb.
it.
I've
Guys, the
met
reason
very few
you're giving
bears
me
that are better
half
at climbing
of
than
the
you,
honey
Ollie, but this
is
is
that-
too high even for you, old friend.
Oh man. No. The reason you guys are giving me half. And he just like puts a little paw on the wall and he pushes a rock and then it starts to like move out of the way. He's got a secret entrance. Dun dun!
Those from my cave.
is it?
It'd really soup up the hibernation den.
It would be pretty sweet, but you know, I've been eating a lot of bamboo lately. Is my butt gonna fit through that, or?
I don't know. It's big enough for a rusty.
We'll shove you
Well-
through from the back. Don't worry.
Okay, thanks. Thanks, guys. Thanks.
But I got what you guys. When you get to the other side, there's gonna be a bunch of like the town and guards. So
Human
you
guards?
cannot get busted by the town guards because they'll probably hurt you and then send you out. And the last time Rusty got busted by the guards, it was bad news.
Bad news,
bad
bears?
news.
How do you work through the town? How do you get through?
I stay small.
Yeah.
It's a human town though. It's predominantly humans and dwarves
Yeah.
and elves and
Yeah.
stuff. I would assume
Yeah.
that there are no other bears present,
It's no bears.
but we are bears.
You have bears. I mean,
How would we then, as bears?
unless you're druids who look
Pass.
like bears.
Ah.
Hey, are you guys druids? Are you narcs?
no.
Gotta get up on your hinds, and you just walk like
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
impression.
I am a human. I destroy the environment.
I'm a stupid human.
Fine.
I like to put food in my mouth with my
You just
dumb
gotta
hands.
grunt at them every now
Yeah,
and
I do
then.
that.
You've
That's
seen
how
humans. This is a
talk.
fair approximation of their behavior.
I think this looks
We can
great.
do it.
I'm convinced that you guys are gonna do awesome. Just in case you don't, though, you guys got. I see that some of you got some little pockets of like an individual amount of honey. Maybe you should give it to me now, just in case you don't come back.
I'm good.
No. No,
Okay.
bear always
Good-
has to
good
have
call.
at least
I
a
get
little bit of honey on
snacky.
him.
I need to snack.
Yeah.
You don't want me in a town full of yummy humans if there's
Yeah.
nothing to snack on.
Nope. Old
Okay.
Goaty has definitely eaten a few humans in her day, and it's not.
I trust you guys. I'm gonna scamper off because I got other stuff to do. Rusty's a busy guy, and then you guys figure out your plan. We'll meet back here at midnight. And Rusty,
Thanks, Rusty.
yeah, he throws some like sand in the air, thinking that he's like trying to smoke bomb out. But mostly it's just obvious as he slowly runs away.
All right, Rusty.
Okay,
Unnecessarily messy.
what's your guys' plan? Because we're going to change maps. Grab your minis.
All right.
So, I don't know about you, but I found that raccoon to be very trustworthy. I think that it's probably in our collective best interest to go through this tunnel, go into the town, find some way to sneak past the guards, get into the basement of the beekeeper, the busy
Busy bee?
the busy bee. Yes, thank you.
Tavern?
Tavern, purloin their honey, get back through the town, back through the tunnel. Probably at that point just ditch Rusty, because I mean,
I
once
think
we've got
so.
the honey, why do we
Yeah.
have to come back and give
Guys.
honey to him?
We can
mean,
just steal it back later.
Yeah.
Could just eat him at the end.
I mean, I can.
You don't want to eat raccoons. They're
to my
very
taste,
stringy.
but-
There's no good meat on the
I
bones.
mean, I'm not gonna lie. I've eaten a few raccoons.
I mean, who hasn't eaten a raccoon or two? But I mean, it's not good eating.
Okay, so here's the thing. If we want to go in there and pretend to be stupid, dumb humans, then we need to have a disguise.
We need disguises.
Yes. Druids. If we're pretending to be druids, what do druids wear? Do they wear capes?
Don't they wear bear furs?
Wait, do we need to wear bear furs and bear furs?
I'm not comfortable with that.
What's
Yeah,
a-
that feels
Could
like
we-
a cannibal thing.
It's like a man bear, like a bear man kind of.
What about those like
gross.
children's entertainers? You know, where they show up at birthday parties dressed up. We could just be advertising our business as children's entertainers. You know.
Would that not attract more attention, though? We need to be so repulsive that people want to move away from us. We want to remove attention.
Well, we should probably at least
All right.
find some clothing to cover
Everybody
our
pee on
bare
the ground
bodies.
and roll in it.
Wanna do?
Nobody wants to be near me after I do this. I'll keep
It's
everybody
true.
away. Oh, yeah.
I don't want to
Get
be
it all
doing
over
that
the
for a
bird.
while.
I mean,
If you can get a little poop in there, I find it helps.
wow, that
to
is
judge him, but
pungent.
the man gets results.
Right?
You
How
know,
does that smell?
it's fair.
Good?
Oh yeah, that is.
There we go.
Petunia also likes the
Powerful.
rolling in poop method. So I mean, she's a smart little cookie.
Saying keeps everybody away from me.
I
got too much
see
for that.
this town here in front of us, just on the other end of the
On
tunnel.
the other end of here, you guys are able to peek through here.
It looks like there's some
Oh, yeah.
some cloth, some
Oh.
you know, what are they? The humans they call the things that they put on their clothing. Clothing.
I can.
Clothing.
It looks like there's clothing there. Perhaps one of us, the quietest, the stealthy of us, could go through there.
And while you're looking, make a roll for criminal.
1.
1, so you succeed, and you
Succeeded in
notice
crime.
that there are.
Wait.
Does that put a point into criminal?
We're going to do those as at my discretion. So when
okay.
things go really well, points will move into,
Will not move them.
and when you get frustrated, points will move into bear. So
Okay.
here we go with. You also spot that there are a bunch of town guards that are hanging out here close to kind of the wall.
Is the
So
moon
you-
out tonight? Or
It's-
is it a cloudy night?
It's like not quite dusk.
Okay.
All right.
We need a distraction.
I can take care of that. All right. Here we go. And he's going to just charge into the hole here. Create the distraction for everybody that they need to get into the space. Run in and do the old drunkard thing. Watch this.
Okay. Golly. Okay. So I guess that is.
Is this getting us into the town a different way than our raccoon
Going to
friend
get
is
you in
getting us?
somehow, but you said
Are we just-
distraction. He provides a
Okay.
distraction.
Do you guys have a? Where are you meeting everybody after this?
I didn't think that far
Okay,
through,
so you're not gonna talk about it?
I'm definitely.
He's just doing it at this point. This
Are you-
is
and are you-
classic Ollie.
So I see that there's like a crate
Yep,
here and stuff
yep.
like that. So I just walk up behind it, I feel that out. It's got movement. See, it's a good cart. And I just back up.
Roll for bear.
Goes. 5.
Okay, so you crash into the cart,
Yeah.
and then you fall over it,
Yeah.
bust it apart entirely. You
Yep.
start rolling into the street, and then you land, just like paws in the air, face to the sky, and you hear guards shouting instantly. They are going to start running towards you. What is everyone else going to do?
I'm gonna crawl up the side of one of these buildings here and give a big roar and see if I can distract him enough time for him to get away.
I'm gonna.
Okay,
come
this
around.
plan did not go like you intended. So you're definitely going to be frustrated, so move a point from criminal to bear.
Sounds good.
I'm gonna hide just around the corner and hopefully wait for everybody to run out and come
All right.
chasing after all
So
of
you can
here.
place your mini that you've kind of stumbled a little bit into here. You're waiting around the corner. You're going to come running in right after him.
I'm going to climb up a building if I can. Can I climb up this, or is this too tall?
Roll for bear.
All right. Whoop, whoop. Let me try
On
again.
the table.
On the table.
Oh.
5.
Okay, you cannot climb this, but you do make a real mess of it. You're just... Okay, so one bear is in the street, paws to the air, butt to the wind, just stinking really something special. Another bear just like runs into the road and starts trying to clamber up the side of a building, not getting anywhere vertical.
And do the guards come running over to me?
They are starting to run towards you.
Running towards me?
And Panda,
I'm gonna send Petunia in to
Okay.
distract them with her cuteness
okay.
and see if if I just send her in and go tell her to go sniff around the broken cart, see if we can distract them with their cuteness.
We have a mini for Petunia?
We don't have a mini for Petunia, so we will put a bead out.
Okay.
We'll put a bird on it.
Are we gonna put a bird on it?
Boop. So, let me, boop, boop, boop. Beads, honey. Okay, here's Petunia's bead.
Okay.
And, so our little squirrel buddy.
Roll
in
for.
the, I think you're gonna roll for criminal.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. What do you think? There we go. All right, she blew on it.
Okay, so Petunia doesn't listen to you at all. And instead, the squirrel just runs back up your shoulder and sits with you. So you and Petunia are together.
Okay.
But you're still trying to make this happen. So you're still trying to be like, no.
Okay. Well, then I'm just gonna, just keep trying to get her to.
Okay, so you're distracted with you and Petunia?
Yeah.
Or you guys are in the back. So you guys are still back here. And as the guards race over to you, what are you doing?
So, it's okay. I keep something in reserve for this moment. As I continue to make my distraction, and I sit there on my belly, arms up, and I see as the guards get real close, I just start to urinate in the air. Just right there as they come close. I'm like, yeah, enjoy this. This is good. Yeah, you like that. Come closer. Look at the crazy bear.
The
Look
guards,
at the crazy
the
bear.
guards that were running towards you definitely like hold up, and you can hear a bunch of them yell out, "Somebody go get the guard! Who does deal with the gross things? I'm not touching this." And you see two of them run, and then two of them stay, but they kind of stay back and they pull their weapons.
And then as soon as they pull their weapons, I just roll over and get up, and I try to take my standing position, still urinating, and I just move towards them. Hey, oh, look at this. They stumble.
They
This is my drunk walk.
and one of them looks over and says to the other guard, "He kind of looks like he's stumbling. You know, like he's drunk." Roll for criminal.
All right. 1.
You are putting on the best impersonation of a drunk druid that they've ever seen. In fact, a bunch of them they're like, "Oh man, I think this looks like, is this Lars? Is he drunk again in the street?"
And I,
Oh, God.
I'll move over to one side of the street.
Sure.
I'm pulling them over to one area.
Okay. So you could take 2 guards off because they've gone to go find Walter, who usually deals with gross things.
Okay.
And the other 2 are sitting there gossiping, thinking that this is some guy who's a druid who's drunk in the street again. But, you know, you hear them being like, "Is that what he looks like, so? Have you ever seen him as a bear?"
And I just keep
one's
going,
like, "Oh, I've seen him as a bear. And I think he kind of looks like this. Yeah. Hey, Lars!" Yep, that's Lars. Okay. Oh, no. So embarrassing. And they're so embarrassed for you that they both turn away and they're like looking away like this.
So I use that opportunity, the swirling chaos, his excellent distraction, to hopefully creep along the side here, keeping well out of their field of view, and snatch up as many loose articles of clothing, fabric, cloth, whatever, that I can, and then retreat back to my original position.
Okay, so you're going to run out and come back.
Yes,
Roll for criminal.
I fail.
Okay, so you get out there and all you grab are 3 ladies' undergarments. You've got 3 bras.
I put them all on myself as quickly as possible,
Okay.
and try to strike a seductive pose, hoping to lure one of the guards with my bear sex charm.
Yeah. Okay, And what are you guys doing?
Moving on.
So you're watching Cosmo get ready. And what are you guys doing?
So I've watched this and I stopped clawing at the building, realizing that my old tired butt can't get up these walls.
Are you pretty frustrated?
Yeah, it's not going the way I thought it would be.
Yeah. Move a point from criminal to bear.
Whoop. So then I see that our friend here has some clothing items, so I kind of just and stand up on my two legs, just like he is, and goes,
Stupid human.
So you're like another druid is what you're trying to do.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you gonna get close to Ollie?
Going like this.
No, I think I'm just gonna stumble back towards the entrance. We've got some clothes, and I don't know much about humans. I'm assuming bras are a lot in this society. I'm assuming this is all the clothes we need.
Okay, great. So you're going to just do your best to nothing to see here. Stumble back. Okay. And the panda.
I'm gonna try and do a similar stumble, but I'm realizing that with the Tudor style, I might blend in at dusk with some of the dark and the light in the walls. So I'm gonna just try and edge along to the.
You're feeling like you're gonna blend in as a panda in the fantasy town of Elliot. Okay.
Yeah, color wise.
So everybody else has gone with bear moves, but you're gonna go Mission Impossible.
I'm gonna go Mission Impossible.
Sneak along the wall.
Like, flat against the wall.
A panda and a squirrel dressed as a panda.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Roll for criminal?
Well, because who's gonna buy that? If you go and tell somebody that a panda and a squirrel dressed as a panda
Or actually a wall?
Okay, so the guards aren't even looking, so it doesn't matter, but you are obvious as fork. It is just, this is a big old panda in the fantasy town of Elliot. Yes. It is going about as well as I had guessed it would. And, but you're committed.
you know what? I stand by it. Nobody's gonna believe it if they saw it and
That's
tried
true.
to tell anyone.
In fact, no one saw. So
Nobody
if
saw it,
that was
so-
not the most achievable goal, I don't know.
it totally worked, y'all.
The plan went too good. Roll, move a point from bear into criminal.
So wait, where are you then now? 'Cause you've
Oh.
gone past us, so.
Yes, so you can
I've
throw your
crept
panda in.
So I've crept in and I'm past
You're
the
maybe
guards.
like
who's not-
halfway.
Like here.
Yep, sneaking along.
Okay.
Totally inconspicuous
Right.
to your mind. Yes.
Yeah.
You're convinced that you have just blended into the background.
Yeah.
Do you have a theme song in your head going?
And I could,
Are you humming a theme song to yourself?
There's a lot of that.
Mission Impossible.
Yeah.
when I watched as she moved past, and I just, keeping the guards on me, continuing to sporadically urinate, and just, sit here, and I making sure to look over my shoulder, trying to get the eyes of the others to be like,
So I'm gonna use his distraction.
Yep.
My bear bikini clad apparel, and I'm gonna go in and kind of like put my arm around Ollie as if I'm his druid girlfriend, and I am also completely shit-faced inebriated.
'Kay.
And yeah.
So add yourself to the board. And were you going to try to grab some clothes as well?
Sure. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, roll for criminal, and let's see what you pull off of the...
2.
Okay, so if you tie, it's a pass.
All right.
You're good. So you actually managed to get an entire, pajama set.
Ooh.
It doesn't fit you at all.
Oh.
So as soon as you pull it on, it sort of tears, and it's basically just rags by the time you get into it.
You are a bear.
Hulk bear.
Yeah. But you think it looks great.
I think this is what humans wear. I mean, I'm not an expert in human clothes, but this is basically what humans wear all the time. I'm nailing it, guys. I'm nailing it. Now let's kill some guards.
It's very fashionable. Is that an option? Could we just kill the guards?
Oh, yeah.
We are bears.
We're bears.
Yeah.
is it an option?
So
Yes.
while it's crossing your mind that maybe you could have just bear freak out attacked them, instead what you do is wearing your bra and second bras as underpants, you put an arm around Ollie and attempt a controversial. Yep.
And I kind of point down the road as if come on, babe, we need to get over to the place we gotta be because we've got important druid things to do.
Great. Roll for criminal.
Failed yet again. I've yet to complete any action successfully.
Well, y'all.
So
Great.
the guards kind of look back, and then they are actually quite scared, and now they're a little suspicious. But they don't know what to be suspicious of, because if anything, could be more like human druids, but also either way, they should probably get involved.
Are they facing away from me, these guards, and am I
Yes.
behind them?
Yes.
Can I just come up and...
Well,
Let's deal with this.
Just straight up murder.
You're pretty frustrated because this is not going at all how you
Keep
expected.
failing at
Yep,
crime,
yep.
essentially.
Move a point from criminal into bear. You're getting a little bear angry. And right next to you, as you start to grrr, you notice the spirit bear stand up on two legs. It's just rags everywhere.
I'm going to use my...
Puts her paws out on one of the guards' heads, and as the other one starts to turn and look, he tries to snap his neck. Roll for bear.
5, and I... Oh.
Okay.
uh-oh.
Guys, they're so good at this.
Amazing.
I think we've done one thing right so
Guys,
far.
I had it. You just have to go back.
I was peeing everywhere and
Jeez.
Okay, so you watch as Goatsbeard puts two fuzzy paws on the guard's neck and starts to, and the guard she's turning his face to stare at you more, and his eyes are wide with just panic.
So I'm going to take this
What
opportunity to use
happening?
my special bear skill, Terrify. I feel like this is the perfect moment. You know, everything's gone sideways. She's like holding this person, staring directly at me. I'm just going to be like, "Argh!" and just hopefully get them the fuck out of here.
Oh, God.
Roll for bear,
Come on, baby. I need
Roll both.
one thing to go my way.
and you take the lower number.
Oh, and I got 4 bear points. I only need to get a 4 or lower. I got a 1 and a 2. I definitely succeeded in scaring
Okay,
a guard
Great.
as a bear.
It was a bit of a low bar for you, but so you're a little bit still embarrassed. You're not so excited that we'll move a point.
Embarrassed.
Oh no, it's gonna be one of those days. Okay, so you guys have just terrified this guy so hard that he wets his pants. Yes. Now it's just everybody's peeing in the street. It's not how I expected today to go. And so the guard is so scared and he screams really loud. The other guard doesn't know what's happening. They just never encountered anything like this. They lose all sense of training and they both start to run. And they're like, sound the alarm!
Yeah, see, this is the problem. And so,
Can I use some of my magic
Can
here
I-
and maybe just make him a little tired, make him go to bed, make him a little bit more complete?
Maybe knock some skulls together?
that's more where I was going to go. They turn around to run and I just
So
crack.
your magic will roll for bear.
All right. 5.
You guys roll all 5. So you sense that they start to like slow down a little bit, but they're still running. So you do your move.
I immediately just stop urinating, run up and grab them and just crack.
Roll for bear.
I love how your urinating is like on command.
3.
And you got
Got it.
4. Nice.
And you totally smash those two guards' head together. They are out. They fall to the ground like sacks of potatoes.
So I immediately start
Bam.
urinating on them a little bit. I'm like, guys, I had this. Oh, hell, this will hide their scent though. Don't worry about it.
Are you gonna have to like refill with
And I
some
just
water?
start dragging them back over to
I'm gonna help him.
Hydrate.
Oh,
We'll
you're
each
gonna
take
drag
a
the guard's
guard,
body, so you're gonna hide them behind some carts
hide
or
him
something.
behind
hide him
underneath
back
that
here.
awning
Okay,
or
okay.
somewhere.
And what's going on for Tulip and Petunia?
Tulip and Petunia. Well, I mean, I was kind of looking at those swords and thinking they look a little tasty. They look bamboo-like to me.
Uh-oh.
I was gonna see if I could try a little tasty snack.
Okay, because the last thing those guards saw before they fell unconscious, they were suddenly like, is that a panda? Poosh.
Well, 'cause, yeah, like
And their swords do tumble to the ground in the street right in front of you if you want to try to snack a sword.
I'd
They're
like to try
mostly
and-
made of metals.
I mean, they're still bamboo-like.
They
I don't know
are.
what a sword is. Yeah.
I've never seen one of these
Okay,
shiny things
okay.
before.
It's your bear skill. So
Yeah.
roll 2 dice and take the lower number
Okay.
against bear.
All right, Petunia.
I'm gonna do with this, but I love it.
No.
Uh-oh.
I just cut my mouth so bad, you guys.
Oh, Petunia.
Ooh.
So bad.
Tulip.
Yeah,
we talked
it
about
is
this.
not delicious
Don't
and not
eat
edible.
Swords.
It
And
wasn't edible.
You're getting
eat
a little
swords.
blood kind of leaking out of your face. I mean, this is your first job.
You got a little
Well, just
There you go.
okay.
Doesn't
Yeah.
help. It's just messy.
This is
So-
why I
That
keep her.
squirrel looks
There we go.
delicious
There
right
we go. You need it.
I'm going to take this
my pet.
opportunity
I mean,
to kind of regroup, get everyone together. We all kind of huddle up. We're like, all right, guys, we've made it this far so far. We're in the town. There are no guards currently around us anywhere. We've murdered them, peed on them, cut our mouths open with swords.
Nobody's gonna smell them.
What now? How far to this tavern? You know, are there going to be more guards around the next corner?
does
What do we think?
everybody have stupid human clothes on?
Yes. We should all
don't
gather up
yet.
whatever clothing we can while we're here too.
And you put on a guard outfit.
I could put on a guard outfit.
Ooh. That's a good idea too.
I mean, you'll blend even more.
Well, I mean, yeah. Who's gonna believe a panda with a squirrel dressed as a panda, but the panda is dressed as a guard? They're gonna be like, buddy, I think you need a break.
Roll for criminal.
You know what I mean?
Please
Okay.
succeed at this. Please succeed. Yay!
You do succeed.
Yes, I did.
You do succeed.
Yay!
It seems to be that one of the guards was quite a tall gentleman and broad, and so the guard under thing doesn't really fit you, but his tabard part just comes right over top of you, and it's kind of silver and gray and purple, and so you're wearing it, and the way the helmet fits, it actually weirdly fits on a panda bear, and so the helmet just like
Just got a real round head, this guy.
slides right on.
Awesome.
Visual of what that might look like, actually.
Kinda, just like
Not
this.
unlike this. This is you putting the guard hat on.
Not
And
unlike
so-
this.
Just as Petunia looks like a panda, you look like a guard.
Is
About
there
as close.
tiny little guard hats for squirrels as well?
I mean,
So,
she's already got her, her
Tulips,
situation.
Tulips donning of the guardsmen.
You're wearing as much of the guard armor as you possibly could.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this gives me an idea. What if we pretended that we were her prisoners and she had to take us to the tavern for
Last meal.
reasons? Last meal,
For your
yes.
last meal.
Excellent.
One
Yeah.
very small question. Where's the tavern?
And you guys know from some previous info delivered to you by the owls, from Rusty, who got it from Owls Rusty.
You got it from us, and the owls got it from him, and we got it from them.
You got it.
That around the corner at the end of this first alley, there would be a market, and that market would be across the square, and that the tavern would be in sight.
Ah.
And that Rusty told you guys that he drew a little symbol on a part of the tavern, and that would be like, that's the one to go into.
Plus, taverns have a unique smell, especially when they're full of honey.
You've got the best nose of us, old goatee. Do you smell anything, dear friend?
Roll for bear!
But, oh my God. Nope. It's a real old nose.
Allergy season, it's the worst.
I'm having just a heck of a time here. Allergies are just killing me.
We're moving to the end.
You're so frustrated that you need to move a point.
Oh, jeez.
Anybody else feeling like
bear?
we're really failing Rusty?
No.
Uh-oh.
Like, I just feel like we're letting Rusty down. I didn't think that was possible.
I don't know about
Mangy little weirdo.
We start making our way down to the end of this
Yes.
area here.
And if you get to the stage where if you're one more frustration away, you might need to do
a flashback.
A flashback.
Okay. Could we flashback to a time when I've been in this town before?
Oh.
take it away, Goatsbeard.
You see, back in the day, I used to work with a circus. And the circus would go town to town. I know, it's kind of dumb work, and it's embarrassing, but when you're a starving young artist, and before I got into the life of crime, I was balancing myself on balls and stand up on a two-penny plates. I don't want to talk about it, okay? It's embarrassing. But the point is, it's down on the right. I've been to this tavern before.
Yeah, I'll take that. I believe you.
The other bears are in. They're mesmerized by your every word about the circus. Move a point from bear back to criminal. Yes. Okay. So you guys are in recently good, pretty good shape. You've gotten to the end here. You're looking around the corners and you're trying to figure out what to do next. Take some more sniffs and figure out, are you on the right track? Everybody roll for bear.
Woo!
Do I roll 2 dice for bear?
No, because you're not terrifying anybody.
Ah, right.
It's 1d6.
I have failed again.
I got 1.
I got a 2.
2 of you are pretty sure that you've got the scent
Now,
of honey.
Could I be smelling that honey from somewhere else, or does it have to be that honey?
It smells like pretty normal honey to you guys. You might be smelling it from somewhere else. And as you look to the corner, this last shop on the end here, this one, on this side.
one?
Yeah, you can't read the signs, but inside, there's definitely the smell of honey.
Is that bakery, that pastry shop that we heard about? Because I don't know.
Does anyone read human?
Smells like pretty run-of-the-mill honey to me.
There's something on the
I
door.
immediately just walk over and just push on the door.
Roll for bear.
5.
It's locked, and your little bear paws just smash against it, and it shakes and shakes and shakes.
Try the nub.
Okay.
I don't know what that is.
Can I try?
But as you get closer, you can definitely tell that inside this bakery, there is the honeyest treats. They smell amazing.
I unsheath my 2 particularly long claws that I keep on my 4 and index finger, that are my lock-picking claws. And I insert them into the lock, and through many years of practice, I attempt to pick the rudimentary lock with my claws.
Okay. Roll for criminal.
And I have failed. As per usual, I have failed.
It's not really the fact that it's you're failing. It's the fact that you get your claws out and then you go to it, and there's no keyhole.
Oh.
So there's no way
Yeah,
to
this one
actually-
locked from the inside, guys. I don't...
Okay, you know what this means for? Poop. Magic.
Oh.
Here we go. Can do this.
Give her space, guys.
Spirit bear
Gotta-
kind of wanders over, thinks whatever
Magic.
this
Their thoughts.
magic bear thoughts.
I imagine that this is just some brambles, and I can just push my body right through.
Yeah.
And we're rolling 2 for this?
Yes, and take the lower number.
Okay.
Roll for criminal.
2. And I have 2. Criminal.
Perfect. So you make it. And actually, the interesting, strange thing that the door almost shimmers, as though for a brief moment you might be able to just walk right through it.
Come on, guys, let's go get some snackies.
I follow old Goaty.
And you all manage to get in. Who's going in last?
I'll go in last.
The door starts to condense around you as you're trying to get through. You can feel it start to get hard again. There's wood all around you, and you're suddenly about to be trapped in. Roll for bear.
4. I got 4.
You manage to just wiggle your last toes through before the door is hard again. Bam. And inside, it's dark, and it's a bakery, and it's beautiful, and there are delicate treats drizzled in honey, cakes, pies. You have arrived at the extremely luxurious, pun intended, the bakery. You can't read any signs because you're bears. But it smells amazing. There's fresh fruits. There's more baked goods. There's breads. What are you guys going to do? There
the
seems
honey
to be
smell.
no one around.
Oh, the honey smell. This has got to be it, right?
There's-
This is what we're here to steal? Great.
I don't know if this is what we're here to steal, but
I think this is just a pit stop. This is just like
Yeah.
a amuse-bouche as we get ready for the real crime.
I think we have a little snacky.
Yeah, maybe a nap afterwards.
Maybe
wait
we,
till nightfall. Maybe we
oh,
could,
yeah.
have a little snack.
There are cars.
Have a little
we need
nap.
something we can
do some
load up
crime.
to push out of the town.
I could put some pastries in my bra. I'm wearing
yeah, that's
3
what maybe you asked
brassieres.
before.
What do we-
right?
What do we see in this space that is like usable, not food?
There are some shelves, and there are some tables and chairs.
Any carts, any barrels?
Nope. Maybe in the back.
I'm gonna wander over into the back, saunter through.
It's a typical kitchen.
I'm just gonna start
There's lots of bags of flour and sugar and stuff.
stuffing my face with every
'Kay,
thing
yep,
I
yep.
can.
Go around, sniff. Is there a
You can
back
move
door
a
in
point
this
from
place?
criminal into bear.
Oh, I'm almost all the way bare.
All right.
I'm just gonna follow old Goaty here. you know, trying to learn from her, but at the same time, like, the urge to just be underfoot is really overwhelming. So I'm trying to learn, but I'm also kind of.
Every time I turn away around, you're like right.
I'm just right. Yeah. Yeah.
I know I want you to shadow me, but you have to stay back, or I'm gonna get frustrated, and I don't want to get frustrated.
I really want to see what you're into, though.
Here's some flour.
I don't like that.
Oh my gosh,
we want.
classic sneezing panda.
Well, I mean, you know.
Okay,
what we do.
so you guys, you've broken into this shop. Everything's going pretty good. In fact, too good. Move a point from bear into criminal.
All of us?
I'm okay with that.
Are we all doing that?
Oh no.
Yep.
I'm pretty criminal at this point.
Pretty into it.
And you've just sneezed. How are you feeling about this? You've got some options. You could maybe move some of those points by eating some honey.
I think I wanna find some honey in here because I'm smelling it. I'm definitely smelling it.
And you're not going to go for the pastries, though. You get into the back
I want the
with goats.
I want the pure stuff.
And you can tell that next to some of these bags of flour and some of these bags of sugar, there's a traditional Winnie the Pooh style pot of honey.
I just like grab everything that's on the bottom shelf, and I just kind of like slowly like just dump it out on the floor just to see what spills out.
I'm just gonna like start pawing through what spilled, you know, and seeing if I can find that sweet.
And you do. You eat so much, you just like pause first into there. You're loving it. You can move a point from criminal to bear.
Are there any like windows or anything in this building?
In the front where you are,
I'm
yes,
gonna go
there's
back
windows to the outside.
To the window and just kind of hang out by the window with
yeah.
like an armload of pastries just to keep an eye on
Some in
things.
your bra?
Sorry?
Some are in your bra?
Yeah, some are in my bra, some are in my arm. I'm just kind of hanging out by the window, eating pastries, making sure nobody's coming to like interrupt our pastry honey party.
You don't know.
No?
You stumble through to the
wander
back.
into the back. What am I?
There's a huge like wash basin if you wanted to get some water on you.
Oleander.
Oh.
Here's some floor honey. You gotta try this. It's delicious.
Get
It's real
some in my
good.
paw, and then I walk over the wash basin and just fall back into it.
Move a point from criminal to bear because you guys both just ate honey.
All right.
And you're feeling real bear about it. This is
I
the,
just
this
look
is
at
the
my
good
paw
stuff.
sitting in the wash basin.
Okay, so it was used for clean baking dishes, but now it's bear.
Yeah.
Great. Gross. And you guys, you'll see that there is a back door to a back alley, but it's also locked.
Ooh. All right.
Not that I really know what a lock is, but I definitely.
And when you guys were outside, you could hear in the distance, but you didn't really know what it was, the town alarm bells. But you heard a couple shouts in the street, and it sounds like they think you guys have gone somewhere else, because why would bears get into this shop? And also, the shop looks totally fine. So you watch a couple of guards run past while you're keeping an eye out in that window, and they run past and they make more shouts to each other. And then, after a little while, the alarm starts to die down. And you get the impression that if you guys went back out into the street, you could probably continue your adventure.
Yeah, it seems like things are pretty quiet outside now, guys. I think it's probably time we get back to the primary mission objective here. This has been nice.
It's extremely exciting because you're going to go out into the market and get to the town's most popular tavern, the Lazy Bee, and get the honey. But we're going to do that after we take a short break so that we can all get a little bit of water, and maybe the pupper can take a quick break too.
Yes.
And we will be back in 5 minutes. Hello everyone, welcome back to the Lazy Bee Buzz-tacular Honey Heist. And we are with our bears, who are actually inside the town of Eliorin, and they have moved into, pun intended, the little bakery at the end of this street, and they have feasted on honey, and they have been watching out the window because the town guards were extremely suspicious of a drunk druid in the street as a bear and his girlfriend, who were urinating in public, which is, I mean, just a huge no-no, and very drunk before sundown. Rude.
Yeah.
Rude. So
Classic
now that
druid.
they were out there looking everywhere for you guys, and the alarm was sounding in town, but it has just died down. The sun is setting, and the market, you can hear sounds. People are still pulling their carts into the market, selling their wares, and people are running through, lighting up the little lights around town so that it's time for you guys to grab your minis. And we're going to move so that we can see the market. As you guys move outside of the bakery. And we switch this up.
Do we have to move outside the bakery?
Oh, are you going to not move outside the bakery?
I don't know.
I mean, the
I'm just
bakery's
curious.
full of food and honey.
I'm
and
just
a
saying, like, I'm
bathtub.
just curious. Is that like
pretty
a
good
We grabbed some
bakery.
sort of trays and we pretended to be people who worked at the bakery. And we carried them through the crowd. We're druids that work at the bakery who chose to be bears that day.
Like a
Look at this.
bakery.
Well, let's not put you guys on the map as you make your decision.
So I'm gonna like peer outside the window, and I'm kind of seeing that things are looking pretty quiet out there. And I say, hey guys, I think the heat's off. How do we feel about pressing on? Feel
If
like
you guys leave it too long, you know that they're going to start tonight.
bigger score to be had here. This is good, but I'm not here for the small stuff. I want casks of like raw Manuka honey. I want the real thing.
Is there anything that we can steal from the bakery, get it out into the back alley for later that we can grab?
I mean, there's lots of buns and rolls and cakes,
Just stuff more of them in my bra. We'll take some snacks for the road.
and some in the lower bra.
Yeah. And,
Shoving them in.
does anybody want a bra? I've got 3, so I could give
I've got
somebody
my
else.
tabard thing.
Got
I'll take
rags.
one of the bras
Yep,
and I'll
guard
put
flaps.
it inside of my ruined pajamas so that it stays on a little bit better.
Okay, yep.
I can't get the clasp.
It's come with a claw and like,
All right, there we go.
thank you.
Roll for criminal. I'm a little concerned you're going to tear this up.
1.
Whoa! You don't. You have just the claws and paws of a machine. It's it's very much unlike how you unlocked the door.
Wow.
Yep.
Things are working out. This.
You managed to take a bra
You
off
make a
another
very
bear and
attractive
successfully put it on yourself.
Yeah. And it's inside of the pajamas. So
I'm not attracted to humans, but if I were, you'd be a very attractive human.
and I'd probably answer like,
You're so impressed with yourself. Move a point from bear to criminal.
I'm pretty good, guys.
So,
I'm pretty good.
I was
anything else in the shop that we could use as like disguises or?
I was thinking about sticking my paws in the flour that old Goatsy over here knocked over and make some fake paw prints heading out like in the wrong direction, you know what I mean?
I love it.
Good
Like I'm
idea,
just gonna do a little bit and then go running out the back alley. What do we think,
Misdirection.
guys? Front door, back door, should we go?
Ooh.
I think we want to go out the back.
Okay.
Bears
So
out
well
the
maybe
back.
maybe I'll make some fake paw prints that run
Back
out
down the way that we came. so
back
they
down the
think
yeah.
that we've
And then I'll
left.
double back. I mean it's a risk,
genius
By
plan.
the time you come
Roll
back,
criminal.
by the
by the time we come back, we'll probably have the back door open. So just
Well, exactly.
head to the back door.
okay.
Yeah.
All right. 4.
Oh.
This is a genius
Success.
plan and geniusly executed by yourself. You do get a little bit of flour on as you dust your shoulders, and so now you're an even spottier looking panda because you've got all these panda paw prints in flour on your black spots.
I mean,
Becoming just like me.
I'm trying.
I'm so proud.
Okay, so while you're doing that, you guys are dealing with the locked back door. So you want to get out into the alley, which will lead you right into the market.
Does this door have a keyhole?
It does.
I'm gonna try my lock-picking claws trick again because I really thought I was clever the first time, but I was trying to pick a door without any locks. So I'm gonna try it again.
Do it. Roll for criminal.
Oh God, I only have 2 points. This is not gonna happen.
You can do it.
No, not even close. That's a 6.
Okay,
That
so
is.
you put your claws in. You've never done one of these kind. This is a weird shaped key, and now your paw is stuck in the door.
Oh Jesus. Can I terrify the door? I'm
Try.
gonna roll to terrify this door here. I have successfully scared
Okay.
the door.
Okay. So you scream. Bear roar. Sure. But as you're doing that, you have to take a huge breath of air in, and your back is actually larger than the frame at the top of the door. And so as you breathe in, you go, and you growl, but you actually crack the entire door frame, and the door it starts to fall forward, but your paw is still stuck in it, so you just collapse forward and smash into the door, and you roll right into the alley.
All right, we're out. That is exactly how I wanted that to go.
Yep. Yep.
That was a
Well
well
done.
executed plan.
And you pull your paw up, and you've just got the lock stuck into your. Yep.
No, yeah, this is fine. I'll just leave this.
I bet you could smash somebody with that later. It's fine.
Everything's
Yeah.
fine.
The lock mechanism is stuck to you for a little bit, and you are out, and you can see, as you're laying on the ground, there's a market, and you can smell all the fresh fruit and the fish out in that market.
Is that carp? Somebody smell carp? No, it's perch.
I grab a snickerdoodle and stuff it in my bra on my way out.
Yep. Sure.
And I want
And the panda catches up as you're starting to head out. And what are you doing? Because you've been suspiciously quiet for you. In fact, you're a little nervous because you turn around to be like, "Where's Ollie?"
No, Jesus. What is he doing?
Ollie's
It's gonna be something weird. We all know that, right?
Commander.
just falls. He's asleep.
He was in the
his
front
wash
room
basin.
eating all the honey. Oh, yeah. He came in. He's in the bath. And then
Asleep, just lying.
Falls
I'm
asleep in the tub.
shake him until he wakes up. Ollie, remember we're doing crimes. We're doing crimes today. It's not nap time. Crime time. Crime time. Come on.
Here.
Come on, bud.
lick this honey off my paws.
And he just literally rolls out of the tub.
the tub
which
collapses
just
to the floor.
Collapses completely.
Yeah, water and poop everywhere.
Just, ugh.
You ready for some crimes, buddy?
Just put a little extra on me here. There we go.
Do some crimes, big guy?
Maybe you're born with
time?
it.
And he just goes and he sort of wanders, hits the door frame, comes outside.
Did you eat the extra honey that Goat Spirit gave you?
I didn't even notice. It was just,
Here.
of course I'll take extra honey.
Move a point from baron to criminal.
Can I grab a little honey as I head past the door again? Just go in and
One for old time's sake.
one more.
Yep.
Forgo the honey. I've got too many bear points as it is. So, I'm gonna stay crime focused for the time being.
You got the sights. You're laying on the floor out there a little while ago. You could see that there's a market, and on the other end of that market, there's a building. And it's probably what you guys are looking for.
All right, team. Sit
Can I
rep
smell
time.
the honey again?
Roll for bear.
We've got a.
No.
It's too much inside this place. You can smell the sweetness and the sugar. And there's honey in here too. So the bakery is just too overwhelming for you to smell anything else.
Right. Okay.
If you go out in the street, maybe, but not in
Yeah.
here. Not in here.
So sit rep here. We are 4 bears. We have a market crowded full of, it looks like humans, dwarves, elves, maybe some orcs.
And maybe some pirates.
We gotta get across this market, detected, undetected. I'm open to ideas. And into that tavern. What are we thinking?
All right, I got this. I start peeing again.
Is it? Oh, it's the pee again, Ollie.
I already have a great
Always
disguise.
works.
No, it doesn't, Ollie. It doesn't always work.
We came up with a great disguise earlier of being
I already have my guard's uniform, the parts that fit, including this awesome helmet,
Looks good.
which fit just perfectly.
You gotta keep that out.
It was, I know, right? It's a
a good
cute
look for you.
accessory.
I
I'm
like
into
it.
it.
Yeah.
I'm really into it. So why don't we just go with our
we
with
got
our
the plan
original
already.
plan?
We're your prisoners.
You know, we're prisoners. Just walking
just
on through.
Fall in behind her.
Yeah, chains around here that we can kind of slap on our wrist to pretend that we're in manacles.
So you're going to search the
Alleyway?
Alley,
I guess?
yeah, for
Okay,
any
okay.
Rope?
rope, something we can make it appear like we're restrained.
Yeah,
Safe.
yeah. I mean, there's another clothesline out there, so you could probably tear that down.
Doing.
Okay, great. And what are you trying to do?
Just kind of loosely put it on my hands to make it seem like.
So you guys are all you're gonna be 4 bears walking on your hind legs
Yeah.
with loose string tied between you,
Yep.
Yeah.
following a panda wearing the guard's outfit.
Yes. 100%
I'm
yes.
just a
That is
stupid
exactly
shit
what we were doing.
prisoner.
Perfectly disguised guard with a pet squirrel that's dressed as a
Anybody
panda.
that
So there's
comes
only
close,
one panda.
I'll just pee at them.
Yeah.
It'll work.
I
Great.
thought about charging though.
I don't know. I got a lot going on here.
What direction
be
are we
lucrative.
coming from?
You guys are gonna come in. See that sign out there? Yeah. You guys are out there.
Okay, so
So you're currently hidden
tulips up front
by
there.
that sign.
All right, can I just
And we're kind of all back here.
move it, girls? Finally
right.
settling.
Okay. Oh, spritz.
Just watching that gameplay.
All touching our stuff. Okay. Oh. No, the bear.
I don't know if that
That's-
was. Yeah, that's just. Hold on. That's a lot. That was a lot. That's just.
Touching it.
Well, I'm touching what is literally just just. That was a
Seriously,
lot.
why are
man.
you all goopy?
That was great.
Now I'm just wet.
Yeah.
Okay, it'll evaporate fast. Here we go. So, you kind of come around from the sign and you start to toddle out into the market. Tulip first roll criminal,
No, wait, we have to pretend to be bears still. We're bears.
but you tied your paws.
She's
We tied our
human.
paws while
yeah.
standing.
Oh, right.
Or are you standing, or are you going to be bears and tied around your neck?
No, I
Standing,
thought they were my
standing.
prisoners.
Standing
They were
criminal.
my prisoners.
Yeah, we're
Okay.
pretending to be druids that are in bear form,
Oh,
going
no.
to their last
Okay.
meal.
Totally.
3.
Okay, so you're pulling this off. The market, it's night, it's dusk now. No one really notices because the glint off the top of your helmet, they just, and the, tabard symbol of Elurian, they just kind of just see that. And they know that you're probably, just one of them husky guards. You're just really big, broad guard.
Guard.
This was
The helm fits
made
so
for
good.
me.
So good.
There's no way.
Okay. But behind you, for some reason, the bears. Okay, everybody roll your criminal.
Me too? No.
Oh no.
Me too?
No, you rolled yours, you're good.
Failed.
Oh, I succeeded.
I failed.
Intentionally.
Okay, so coming right behind you, you've got Cosmos. And, you still have the brothel of pastries, right? Yep. Okay,
Yeah.
this is still happening. Great. And for some reason, hairy women wearing, it's not that weird for Elurian. It's not that weird. So no one's really picking up on it. But behind you guys, these two.
I'm urinating every now and again just to be safe.
Yep. Some of it is getting on the spirit bear though.
Oh, what? No.
That's upsetting.
That's gross. We talked about this.
You liked it in the eternal forest.
No, I didn't. You liked it. There's a difference.
And she growls at you, and you growl back. Both roll bear.
2.
Failed bear.
Succeeded.
So, when you growl, you're actually still trying to pretend that this charade is happening. Right? Accurate. But you go a bit too bear. And instead you snap. And you bite at her. And a bunch of people in the market turn to look because they hear actual bear noises.
Be cool, team.
As soon as they turn to look, they just start urinating.
It's her here.
Again. And I
In the
stand
green
it,
dress.
and
Yep.
I just turn to them and I just start urinating and I act drunk again. My immediate go-to move
Yep.
this
Your
moment.
only
Very
move.
gross.
Yep.
It works every time.
She starts to scream.
Well,
That happens sometimes though, right?
yeah.
Yep.
Way to go. Now we have to kill her. It's the only
So-
option.
She's screaming.
Ever gonna go any other way?
And someone else runs over towards her.
This woman here.
Yeah, so you can move the guy from the cart towards her.
With the axe?
Yep, him.
All right.
Oh dear.
So he's looking over and noticing the bears as well, and he's going to start coming towards you guys. What you're noticing as the brains of the operation is that these 4 jokers up here, as you're watching them, they look like super whispery, and then they look back at the tavern, and then they talk to each other, and they look back at the tavern. They kind of seem like 4 humans that might be about to do what you guys were going to do.
A rival gang.
They look
Nuh-uh.
suspicious to you, but you recognize
It's the Mirkwood
a
gang.
crew.
Those bastards.
Do we really want to split this 8 times?
Oh.
Meanwhile, yeah.
Okay.
I'm really just focused on what's going on here.
Yep.
New
So
plan.
I'm really,
So we're gonna do.
I'm really trying
first
to
gonna
push out the
do-
pee now.
We're gonna do Ollie. We're gonna do Ollie, and then we're gonna come back to the 3 of you guys. So this guy's running over to you, and he's like,
He's running over
"Hey,
to
what's
me.
happening here?"
What's happening here? And I just turn it up as best as I can, and I just
in here.
I just start walking, like stumble drunk towards the guy, and I'm just peeing, but now I'm pushing too hard, so I'm pooping a little bit, and I'm just like, it's okay. It's okay, guys, I got this.
Okay.
And
He yells, "Hey God! Hey God!
you know,
Why is there's a bear? Everybody, there's bears!"
And then-
And as you get close to him, he raises his axe.
he raises his axe. That's okay. You know,
He starts to come down on his axe. He's like, "I'm gonna stop the bear!"
does that, and then I just go to swipe the axe out of his hand.
Roll for bear.
Oh, no.
Nope.
Okay, so you managed to just paw, but now you're holding his axe between your two paws.
No.
He hasn't connected with you, but you haven't managed to knock it out of his hand either. And he starts to scream, "Hey, everybody, there's bears in town!"
Well, sorry.
Okay, in this time, you guys.
I use this opportunity to quickly run over, grab one of these apples from this basket here. I throw it at these guys, and assuming I connect, when they look over and see what's happened, I point at the guy with the axe like he threw the apple. Like, oh, that guy over there, he did it. Classic misdirection.
Solid plan.
Okay, well, what are you guys doing? Well,
That changes my answer entirely.
Oh, no.
let's start with Tulip and Petunia.
Well, I'm just trying to be like I've got this. We don't need the guards. I'm
So you're
here.
still keeping up the guard act.
I'm still keeping up the guard act. Like, you know, Cosmo's gone rogue, but it's fine. I'm gonna keep up the guard act. Like, I've got the helmet that shows all my authority. So I'm just gonna be like, everybody, like, calm down. There's no bears here. It's just some rogue druid, like horse
Which
druids.
to other people sounds like.
Yeah, like it's that stuff in the rye bread, you know. Like it's the ergot in the rye bread
a
that's
mass
making you think it's a
hallucination.
bear.
None of this
is
is
a
real.
mass
There are no bears
hallucination.
here.
We're good.
Right.
You're saying
Yeah.
that all
Communicate
in
that all in
Now,
literal
considering
bear
though
grunts.
that you don't speak their language,
Right.
I don't know that.
no.
Roll for criminal. Roll for criminal. Mostly it's the fruit vendor here.
Are you moving towards this, or are you?
Move the panda towards the fruit vendor. The person who's alarmed that
Yeah.
you're trying to convince,
And I guess you're over here too, huh?
and on the run. Yep.
Okay.
Okay, so the fruit
I just
vendor
realized I
is
don't speak
extremely confused and doesn't know what to say to the guard, doesn't understand what's happening. But you are enough of a distraction that you go by with no problem. No problem. This is completely overwhelming.
I got you.
The fruit vendor does not know what to make of all of this, and as the closer you get, the more concerned that comes across on his poor face. And yourself?
Okay, so, well, you have the axe in his hands. I am going to start galloping. I get down on my hands and knees, and I start gaining momentum with my big body. And I'm going to headbutt this guy right at the legs, and I'm just going to take him down.
Nice.
Okay. This is all happening
got it.
at once.
Yeah.
You reach the fruit basket. You toss. Roll for criminal.
Oh, I still only have 2.
Nope.
Not.
Okay, you actually managed to grab an apple, but instead you hit her with the apple. Yeah. Just like takes her right across the side of the face. She falls down. She falls down.
Point at the other 4 people now, like they did it.
Okay, so you do that, and she looks over and sees these kids here, and she's just like, "What is happening? Why would you do that?" So she starts to scream and yell, but she's pointing at these guys, and she's trying to get the guards' attention to like these kids and also that bear. Someone please take care of this situation because things are out of control. And
Pandemonium.
Ollie,
So you're
Suddenly-
running in the middle here. I've got this guy's axe. Clearly the jig is up a little bit. He's made an aggressive move towards me.
I'm taking
So,
him from just the side.
I just turn I just move the axe this way, and I'm like, and I just grin all my teeth, and then I just go for his face.
okay, you go for his face right as you're going for him too, so both roll bear.
All right.
Yep.
Yeah, spared.
Oh
Double
my
buried it.
goodness. So you clamp down, you run right into him. You guys are tearing the crap out of this guy.
Did.
There's blood everywhere. Luckily, she's not really looking because she's looking to the garden over here, so she's
Good distraction.
missing the carnage behind her and the terrible,
This guy-
brutal scene. But she can't even notice it because she's distracted by what's going on this side of the market. It's madness.
Is that woman still on the ground then? She's an easy target, soft and fleshy.
I mean,
That is a true thing. Yes.
I'm I'm just saying, in for a penny, in for a pound.
That's it. We're killing everyone. All right. Typical.
We're bears. That's what we do.
Wow. Well, you can both move a point into bear.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yep.
I'm gonna yell out, no more murders!
It's my last job, YOLO.
You get one murder! One murder! One! Cut off. It's the murder limit.
We didn't agree to this before the job.
All right, well, now we're agreeing. Can you agree? One murder?
No.
Okay, we'll come back.
Fine.
Come back to the potential second murder scenario. As over here, you are attempting to communicate to the vendor, who is getting extremely scared, and you've missed your throw. So what are you guys gonna do?
Oh God.
I am going to.
You can try to prevent the second murder, or maybe second murder. You don't know if they're gonna go for it. Or you've got the 4 kids, who look
they're
like
kids.
they look like young punk gang.
Oh, okay.
As a panda, I would say that I'm vegan. So I probably don't want any more murder. And like, that's not what we're here for.
That is
We're
here for honey.
We're here for honey.
right.
Right?
Right.
So I think I might try and intervene and be like, Goatsy, mama,
Coatsy.
you gotta chill.
Okay.
Like, you need to calm down.
She's a liability. And she's squishy. And on the ground.
She's seen your faces.
She's on the ground. Like,
Let's
she's
at least
she-
flash her face so
she's
she can't
mostly-
see anymore.
She's mostly pissed about the skateboarders. Like, she's not gonna remember us. It's fine.
Roll for criminal to see if you can convince your friend to come down from bear.
Nope.
Nothing.
I
Nothing.
can't.
What about you?
So I am going to, assuming that the young punks are kind of looking at me at this point, I'm gonna reach.
They're
down.
looking at all of this
Yeah,
at this
I'm
point.
gonna reach down. I'm gonna pick up one of the apples. I'm gonna wait for them to like kind of have their gazes come over to me, and I'm gonna like with one of my bare hands, and one of my big sharp bare claws, I'm gonna point at them. I'm gonna point at the apple. I'm gonna point back at them, and then I'm just gonna smush the apple in my hand and just kind of be like, "Fuck off, get out of here."
Wow, that's pretty terrifying. So I would.
That's my bear skill.
That is, yep. But is it really a bear move? I'll allow it.
Okay.
Roll.
Oh.
Yeah, I got 2 3s and I got 4 bear points, so
You
that is
are-
a success.
You are successfully terrifying them because if this was a bear thing, that would be extra scary.
Oh.
If a bear did this out in the wild, I would be like, I'm out.
That bear just threatened me from a distance with an apple. That's a metaphor.
Anything that bear wants. So yeah, the kids start to bolt because this is not what they signed up for when they thought they were going to heist the honey from the lazy bee.
Oh God.
They bolt. You're not really able to calm down Goatsy. So she starts to charge towards the woman on the ground. And Ollie, what are you doing?
Can I just grab her back paw?
Ooh.
Roll for bear.
Yep. And I just drag her back towards me.
Damn it, why are you so much bigger than me?
I just drag her back towards me. Goatsy, we did this last time. It didn't work then. It's not going to work now. Let's go get our honey, and then we'll kill people.
Fine.
All right.
And because you've told it as a bit of a flashback, you can move a point from a bear and a criminal.
There we go.
Yeah. You remember that last time.
Well,
I begrudgingly remember and go, you were right. Killing that entire school bus of children was not cool.
yeah,
That didn't work in our favor.
it didn't. And they were not as tasty as we thought they would be.
You always think they're going to be more tasty.
They're little. You
Like
think they'd be
raccoons,
just,
there's not
you
a lot
know,
of meat on the bones.
Yeah.
it's not the same.
All right. But over here with you. And this guy is about to scream and call for guards.
I am the guards.
I am the law. Well, I think at this point I kind of just, you know what? You know what I need to do? I think I just need to go and sit on him.
Sit on him. That's a good pen.
Like, I think I just need to sit on him. I just need to be like, no,
Okay.
don't do that.
So he scrambles around from the side of his cart, kind of falls, stands up again. My cabbages! And as he and falls a little bit close to you, and you're still in your guard garb, but you just
I'm just gonna
plomp
go
down on top
yeah.
of him like a big panda.
Yeah.
Roll for bear.
Okay. Oh.
Okay,
I miss.
so unfortunately, sometimes when a bear fits and sits, it's a bit too aggressive. So you meant to just hold him, but instead you have crushed him.
Yeah,
two
two
bear.
face kind of style there.
Oh no.
It really wasn't what you intended to do, and he's not moving underneath you at
Oh, no.
all.
He did.
So I'm assuming she's long since run off.
She's took it.
Noped
Yeah.
out.
Yep.
So basically, situational analysis time here. Everyone between us and the tavern has either run away or been murdered. So
Job well done.
let's get to her, guys.
I come up to my young compadre and I say, the first one's the hardest, but you get used to it and you get a bit of a taste.
He's still between your cheeks.
I mean,
You can save a little bit for later.
I don't know
The
if
cheeks.
I want to. This is pretty pokey.
I mean, you've done the hard work. They make a nice rug in the cave.
Oh. That could be good.
Nice
Come back,
touch.
swing.
Nice
after we
little
get the honey.
throw.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, I like that. Okay. All right. Well, okay, let's go get the honey and then we can come back.
We'll just
Well,
gather
for a
up
trophy,
all the
you know,
human
yeah.
bits at
I'm
the end.
good with a trophy.
Remind me later. I do decorating on the side.
You should see his Instagram.
Okay. I have to check this out.
Okay, so it wasn't quite what you intended, but everybody, this plan might have gone so good you could move a point from bear into criminal. Move a point. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Whatever the plan was, it didn't work the way you'd intended, but it was extremely successful. You guys are now at the gates, the door, to the Lazy Bee Tavern, and you can smell inside. Inside it is
thank you.
Honey Central, somewhere in
Is
that
there
building.
just the one entrance to the tavern?
That you can see, there are windows that, I mean, hard pressed to get a bear through.
So I'm just gonna
Yeah.
go up
Also,
to one of
quickly
the.
pee on this guy first before I.
Of course.
I
I
leave.
wouldn't have it any other way.
All right.
In for
I'm gonna
penny.
go just like peer through one
Do
of
you
the
want
windows.
to drink some more water to
Muzzle
tank
my
up
snout
again?
through to get a better view
we
if
go
I
in?
need to. I just want to get an idea as to what we're walking into before we go in there.
So you're going to just peek in one of the windows?
Yeah, I'm just peeking in one of the windows.
Sweet. You can't read the sign out front of the door, but they have a big sign out, and it's got a bunch of writing on it. And when you look inside the window, you surmise as the brains of the operation that sign might explain that there's only the bartender in there. And probably he's getting ready to go make some mead. So he's closed up for the night. Rare for the Lazy Bee to ever close, but tonight is special. No one allowed in because he's making waggle buzz.
Is that door locked? Just push
Try
my
it out.
paw and try to jiggle it.
Yep, you knock the sign out of the way. That explains what's happening because you can't read. And
Humans are stupid.
yeah, he's locked the door.
How about those claws?
Is there a lock?
You got two hands.
So
Gonna keep trying.
I'm gonna try with the other two because I'm assuming I still have
Yes.
part of the lock mechanism.
Yeah.
But fortunately, I have
Got two
been
paws.
practicing with my offhand
You know?
last few months, and I'm almost, as good as with the other one. So I'm gonna try to pick this lock for hopefully the last time.
Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Claws are out. And you do it.
What am I rolling here?
Roll for criminal.
Come on, 3 or under.
Nope.
I have a terrible lock pick.
Okay, now it's actually good though. It's a fun thing. It's a fun thing. You think you can pick locks?
I cannot.
So you guys watch, and you just turn around and tell them what?
I have failed yet again.
Is there a lock on your other hand now?
Yeah, now I have 2.
Is there another floor to this building?
There's an upstairs.
Is it upstairs? Is there any doors open up there that I can see from back here?
You can see some. There's maybe some open windows.
open windows.
The
So,
bear-sized windows.
so I see that opening. I'm gonna climb up there and see if I can get in.
Okay,
So I go up. And I'm gonna climb up this building to get inside of here.
you can because guess what kind of bear you are? You're a real climby bear.
I'm a climbing bear.
Roll 2d6. Roll for bear. Take the
Yes,
lower
I
number.
do.
Oh, yeah.
So you totally bust into an open window.
Wow.
It's a bedroom.
bedroom.
It's an inn as well as a tavern.
Cool. These guys saw me. These guys saw me go in, right?
Yep.
They on my side. Cool.
I just kind of like look at you with my like.
And I'm
You,
just like,
you just try to give a thumbs up, but you got.
and then I go to the next door, and I just push on it. Does it open?
So to get out of this room, the door seems to just swing open as you kind of push on it, and then you're upstairs. There's a path, and then a set of stairs look like they go down. Other doors upstairs that are all closed.
And I can see the bartender down there.
You're gonna walk over to the edge and look down.
Yeah.
Yep. As you look down the stairs, you can see the bar, and
Do
you
you
can
have
see
any
the
idea there's a bear upstairs at this
Okay.
point?
bar. You know
Hear any
what?
bear-like commotion?
He's got like a little music box
the
thing
zone.
going, and he's in the zone. He's doing all
Oh.
his tools. He's sanitizing. He's getting ready. So you're upstairs looking down, and the three of you guys have watched this happen. Are you just waiting for him? What are you gonna do?
I think we could cause a distraction so that our compadre here could take out the barkeep.
I then. Oh, go for it.
So I go to the door and I go.
Okay. Roll for bear.
All right. That's not work.
Doesn't hear you at all. Yeah. A little bit of
a bug.
So
just then an actual bee flies in.
Yeah.
And it's just like the lazy bee is accurate.
Yeah.
Stumbles into your mouth, choking. Got a bit of a thing. Doesn't come out the way you intended at all.
I'll just hang on. I'll be over here.
Goat Spirit's taking a bit of a breather.
Little pat on the back.
I'm gonna come around to this side window here, and I'm gonna just like smash my head through and use my Terrify skill to hopefully dislodge that barman, get him to come out the front door here, so that our pal Ollie here can come down the stairs
Sure.
to an empty bar.
Okay, and what are you gonna do?
Well, I mean, I was gonna see if I could send my trusty pocket panda in to
I
create
mean,
a
Petunia
distraction.
would fit through one of these windows like a dream.
I know. So I was just kind of thinking that I could come up to like the other window over there,
Okay.
and just whisper some instructions to her to go in and cause a bit of a commotion.
Sure. Roll for criminal. And we'll come back
Plan.
to you.
It's a solid plan.
Ooh.
This time, Petunia actually seems to nod her little squirrel head. She gets it. She's all like, I'm in. And you slip her through the window.
Here we
And
go.
what did you tell her to do?
I told her. Well, see, I was gonna tell her to go up to the door and give it a little. See if she could work on that lock.
Okay.
Because
Squirrels are notoriously really great at lockpicking.
I mean, I've trained her well.
Yeah.
Let's find out. Okay, so Petunia heads to the door to try to pick the lock.
Yeah.
Sure. And you're going to try to do a Terrify.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to do a classic Terrify, smash my head through like the Kool-Aid Man.
This is not a bear-proof window.
No.
No.
Are any windows bear-proof? I have succeeded in terrifying.
You terrify every time. You lockpick,
Yeah.
and
Shatter of
I don't know
glass
who
teeth.
wouldn't be terrified if that happened. And the bartender panics. Oh my goodness! Oh! And he starts to panic. He starts to scream, and he doesn't know what to do. And so he runs over and he grabs a chair and he's trying to like push you back out the window. He's worried a bear is trying to break in. Meanwhile, at the door where Petunia's trying to pick the lock, I guess roll criminal for Petunia, assuming that Petunia has 3 points in criminal.
Oh,
Start
okay.
with 3.
All right.
Hey.
I mean, open
Yeah.
that door.
My girl's
You
got
should take some lessons.
Yeah, apparently you need to learn a thing or two about lockpicking for
Okay.
squirrel.
Her talents are lock picking and
And farts?
room clearing farts.
Oh.
Yeah, she actually let one loose a little earlier, and I just pure professional. I just cruised on through it.
Nice.
So while the bartender, poor Toivo, is over here trying to use a chair to fight the grizzly bear back through his window, he turns over and looks and suddenly doesn't know why it's happening, but the door just flies open and there's a spirit bear charging through.
This guy's having a bad day.
Toivo faints. He's just, Done. Just doesn't know what to make of it all. This was just overwhelming. Way too much. Today was supposed to be the day he makes world famous mead.
Trying to hang out, make mead, and all of a sudden there's just bears coming through every orifice.
Bears.
In the
I mean,
building,
you'd think if you collect a basement full of honey, you should prepare for bear invasion.
Right?
But he had no idea this was happening.
think you live
And
in
he, is really glad that you guys can't read the sign that says his special is a bear sandwich today. So,
As I go in, I clock this dead bear on the ground, and I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. I'm like, was that Reginald? Oh my God.
It is Reggie.
Okay, this guy. If we were ever gonna murder one guy.
Well, I mean, I didn't like Reggie.
Yeah, but he's one of
Reggie
our
stole
own.
my girlfriend.
He was kind of a dick.
He's one of
Remember
our own.
Delilah?
I like wander over to this guy. He's passed on the ground, and I sniff him, and I'm like, is this face crunchable?
I mean, it would be pretty crunchable. As you look at him, he looks pretty harmless, just passed out there on the floor.
Didn't we say one
You know-
murder today, though?
All right.
Yeah,
one
yeah.
murder.
While
One
you
murder.
guys are debating this, we're gonna go back
So
upstairs.
I
to
didn't
Ollie.
actually see them come in because I looked over, I saw where the guy was. I backed up a bit, and I was like, well, I gotta go open the door for my friends. And I pee on the
Did you guys
ground.
leave these open? You're
Yeah, why not?
upstairs.
Yeah.
So I pee on the ground, and I'm rolling it to get ready. Just gotta get my move. Get all this ready, and I'm feeling good. And I go towards the stairs, just starting to pee a little bit as I go down the stairs.
Water slide.
And then, as I start moving towards the stairs, and then that's when I see everybody inside. I was just like, oh. Well, I guess I didn't need to do all that.
At one point, I ask, have you gotten this checked out? Have you tried eating some cranberries? Is it
You pee a lot, dude.
is it just that you can't control how much you pee?
And so
It runs in the family.
you guys all come in.
You know,
we're gonna
it's
head
all right.
inside.
Yeah.
Runs in the family.
Inside, hang
You know,
on the
my
front
cousin
door.
Reginald.
Where Petunia is waiting for you.
Pour one out for Reg.
Reginald.
Oh, you're closing the doors.
Yeah, we're gonna close these doors behind us here.
Smart.
And I'm like, yeah, egging him on. I'm like, yeah, that was fucking Reginald, and that guy killed him.
So I
Well, you don't know that guy killed him.
I mean, he's in the
Someone
same
killed
room
him.
as his dead body.
go
One
down.
would say.
Is there
That's a
basement,
smoking
and
gun.
Is there a gimp suit?
I look at Reginald real quick. And I just stand up. We'll miss you, Reg. I pee on him a little bit. For old times. And then I'm like, who? Who killed this? Who killed my cousin? Who? Who did it? I want a name.
I can only assume it's this really crunchable guy here on the floor.
See the crunchable guy on the floor. Walk over to the crunchable guy. And I just put my paw on his head.
You're smashing his face, or are you just like giving a little rub into the floor?
No, he didn't die.
Oh, he going to die. Roll for bear.
Uh-oh. Just failed.
He's probably going to have a scar for life. You know, a bunch of splinters. You just splintered up the whole side of his face. You just rubbed that face right into that floor. It's the worst day ever for this poor young man. Old man. He's in the middle. And as you continue to kind of rub his face, you just don't have it in you. You don't have it quite in you to crush his skull. As you start doing it, you're like, maybe he's not the murderer. Also, Reginald was kind of a dick. Maybe
was a
he also
weak ear.
he was real stupid. He could have just found the dead bear because he falls off cliffs all the time, like he does. So,
Good old Reginald.
He's a funny one. Always
Okay.
falling off cliffs.
I don't know if you're gonna be able to crush him.
But do I smell honey? Maybe that distracts me.
smell
Maybe,
so
do you
much
see,
honey.
Like, entranceways down to like.
You
a
are smelling
cellar,
honey
attic or
so
something?
intense. This door, right behind you here,
This door here.
this one here.
Okay.
If you just know that is the root to the honey. You
I'm
can
gonna
smell it,
come
and it's
around
distracting you. Everybody
Yeah.
smells the
Is
honey.
this
I just think we need to
door
get back to it,
locked?
guys.
Is this door locked?
You're too
I have 3 criminal points now. I want to pick one lock.
It's
just
not
one locked.
locked.
God damn it. Can I lock it?
I don't know.
I am going to, if there is a lock the door just so I have the opportunity to attempt and fail a lockpick
Hey,
one more.
buddy, why don't you lock the front door so that nobody comes in after us?
Okay.
This door has no lock on it.
I'm
I'm
just
very
gonna lock
proud
this
of
door
you.
now.
You are learning so fast.
Oh, well, thank you.
I'm feeling very confident that this is
Hey.
going to be my last job.
That idea was so good. I think you might have to move a point from bear into criminal.
Uh-oh. I gotta find this honey soon.
Tooth.
No, you want to do a flashback.
You want to do a flash?
Oh, I want to do a flashback.
Do you want to
No,
try
you want
your?
honey to go to bear, right?
Oh, right. Move criminal to bear by eating honey. So you need honey.
But don't I have honey?
You've got only a little bit on you, so you could take it now, but then if you don't find anything else,
I mean, we know honey's real close, so you could just take it now.
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm just gonna take my honey.
okay, you've got your little pocket full of emergency honey ration.
Classic pocket honey.
Are they like those little long like honey sticks that you used
Yep,
to get as a
you
kid?
tear the end off. Yep,
Nice.
and you can move a point from criminal into bear.
Yeah.
Get excited watching her. I take a raw snickerdoodle and like,
I'm just going to open this door then.
Yes, are you going to try to lock the door at the front?
I already did.
Okay. So you swing this door wide open.
Sure.
Yep, that works. And you bang it open. You're bear, so you probably do sort of break things on your way in. And there's a trap door. And that trap door reeks of honey.
Ooh. Okay.
I think we're getting.
Guys, come on. I think I found the honey. Get in here.
sweet nectar of the gods.
We all try to wedge into this room.
Oh no. Yep. You cram in.
Step
You're
right
a
over
bunch of
Reginald.
bears in a room that is
Yeah, I'm
not
just gonna-
bear-sized. Petunia fits just fine.
Can we open this trapdoor?
I don't know. What are you going to try to do?
I'm going to try to open the trapdoor.
Can we just jump on it and see if we fall through the floor?
I'm just going to try to like, lift it up.
It has a big metal like key lock.
Oh, well then I'm going to try to pick that lock.
Do we,
I'm going to
can we
try
help
it with
pull
my
the one-
toe lock because I still have 2 other locks. So hopefully by the end of this event here, I'm going to have like all 4 limbs covered in locks stuck
Yep.
to my body.
Cosmo the lock bear.
Yeah,
Good.
I'm gonna, yeah. So I'm going to attempt to pick this lock with my feet. My feet
Right.
claws.
Oh boy.
Roll for criminal.
You got this, man. You got this.
I did it! I picked a lock!
Lucky left foot. So you managed to. I mean, this might be the weirdest thing you guys have ever seen. You got a grizzly bear with 2 lock mechanisms stuck to his hands, but he's using his foot, and he's getting his claws in there, and it's actually like a precision,
Yeah.
and the big lock snaps open, but it still seems to be wedged when you try to lift it up. There might be some other kind of lock associated with this. It wasn't just the key, because it won't move. It won't budge open.
Let me get in there.
It looks like a bit of a magical door, though. Don't you guys think?
Glowing?
As you guys get close to it, it does have a faint green aura.
Ooh.
Well, do you know what this stands for?
Here.
Do I need to pee on it?
No.
I think it's time for some magic.
Magic time.
Ba-ba-ba-ba.
Oh dear God.
Hey, we were supportive of your peeing.
Yeah.
So what you do is you get a sense for it that in order to open this door to the honey, you need to put honey on it. And you can tell,
Oh.
see that there's like a spot that through the magical aura, the vibrating energy, if you put honey on that, it'll open the door to the honey.
I still have my 1
Wait.
unit of pocket honey too.
Can I not pick her fur and see if I can find some excess honey?
There's just not enough
Not
left.
enough? Okay.
I open up my reserve of honey and I go, and I take a little, good shit. And I smear it.
Smear it all over.
Yeah.
So you're down. You no longer have any reserve supply.
Correct.
But as you do that, the door, and it starts to steam, and suddenly pops open, and you guys see that there's an entrance to go downstairs and some winding steps into the basement.
Oh,
Should we
seems
all go, or should somebody stay up here to kind of keep things, together up
Getting
here?
a bit of a vibe as you look down as the smart of the bears, that there's a bit of a glint across the floor on the steps.
I can stay up here with Reginald.
You're just gonna pee on them, aren't you?
Can I?
Hey, that's how we do it in my family.
Kinda, like the
argue
glint
with
is
that.
on the surface of the stairs?
No, you're seeing as you move to the side a little bit. There's like a thin wire.
Ah, tripwire. So
Is there something we can
I am
chop?
going to take one of these halberds or pikes here
Oh boy.
What are these doing in a tavern?
with my
That kind of place.
bear claws with locks on them. I'm going to kind of jab at the wire from a safe distance.
Okay. Roll for criminal.
I have succeeded.
So you manage to somehow get a long stick type thing between two paws, and you.
Locks on them.
Yeah, it doesn't impair him that much,
Impressive.
surprisingly. And you guys watch as you move the tripwire, a bunch of like bolts of arrows fly out. You guys have disarmed the trap to the basement.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, I'm
Nice
gonna
catch,
tip
bud.
with Reginald. That
Somebody needs to sit satyr.
that looks. I pee on things. This isn't my game. This isn't my game.
The dangerous, dark basement. But the smell of honey is pretty intoxicating.
As the,
And I've got my thing of honey still, and
Really good down there.
as the brains of this operation, I'm going to suggest that our rooks here takes the lead.
That's a
Goes
great
down
idea.
first. You know, youth before beauty, and age, of course.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna very slowly and
Watch the first trap be disarmed.
yeah.
What do we put that little squirrel thing of yours? Tulip. No, Petunia.
Oh, she's my precious baby.
Yeah, but you know, she did a lock. Is she not kind of clever?
I mean, she's not bad.
She
You want
farts
to
on
send the
things and
squirrel
she does locks.
into the abyss, to the darkness?
I mean, it just seems like cruel to send something so tiny and so sleepy down to, we don't know what's down there.
All right, well,
That's the
you go
point.
with her then.
Okay. I'm gonna,
go
yeah.
first.
You or Petunia?
I want to grab the thing that he just used with the tripwire.
Sure.
Yeah, that thing. And I'm gonna just really slowly make my way downstairs, but I'm gonna send Petunia down first.
So
just
Petunia goes a
just
step
right
ahead of
in
you,
front of me,
and
I'm
you
just
poke
gonna be
in
like,
front?
yeah, you know,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Gonna
So upstairs went pretty darn good. Everybody move a point from bear to criminal.
Doing so much crime.
Doing so much crime. All right.
good.
And you are managing to like sort of use this thing to poke. Petunia takes a
Yeah.
hop down.
Yeah.
Roll for criminal.
Okay. Just poking at things, poking at random bricks.
Yep.
Oh.
4.
Success. So as you're starting to poke stairs, and as you and Petunia head down a couple, you notice that the third step is loose. And as you poke it, it knocks down.
Ooh, guys, careful of this one. There's a missing step here.
And you relay the info back. And you're upstairs. What are you going to do if you stay behind?
I'm gonna head on over here, and sit down with my fallen family member. Pull out my thing of honey. I'm gonna put some on his nose. I'm gonna eat it off his nose.
If you eat this
And I'm
honey,
gonna-
you're going to move a point from criminal to bear.
yeah, which I needed to do. So, and I'm just sitting there eating it, and these guys are gonna get all the honey. I'm not too worried about it. If they need me, they'll call for me. You know, if you really need me.
Lookout. Somebody's got to, stand guard, keep an eye on the
Yeah.
door.
Yeah.
That guy could wake up. I mean, he's
And
bloody.
if you really need me, get Goatsy to urinate. That old bag's urine, I can smell it anywhere. I'll be down in a heartbeat.
Thank you.
Oh,
So I am gonna
Are you following next?
follow Tulip.
Behind Tulip?
Yep.
And then bringing up the back is Goat Spear.
hold your nose while you go.
I'm gonna avoid that third step.
Oh God, this is so bad.
So this is going pretty good.
Is it light?
Um,
Can we see
there are
anything?
flickering lights
Like
at the bottom,
torches or
but
something?
the stairs are dark. But
Okay.
down at the bottom, as you guys take a few steps down, you can start to see that
How many more stairs are there? Like,
it's going to turn a corner,
oh,
but there's probably like 5 more steps till the corner, and then it looks like they keep going down.
oh, okay. Well, I'm just gonna kind of hang back and let Tulip and Petunia.
Tulip and Petunia, as you look back and your friends are coming down, this is your first mission. You're kind of nervous. You don't really know what's at the bottom of this basement, but this is what you came for. It's really exciting, and you're feeling pretty like criminally reminiscent.
I was just gonna say, I was having this flashback of the first time I crossed this bridge. I was like trying to cross this bridge, and
No,
one of the.
But you need to. Sorry, we need to go the other way. I love this moment because it's great role playing. So I would say, do this, eat honey, and it's gonna balance out.
I don't have honey.
Pass her some honey.
I am gonna reach into my. I'm
If
like,
she starts
this
to
is
talk,
a
she's going
great
too far.
bit of reminiscing. This deserves some honey. Whoosh, I chuck it
So you're
back
gonna
up the
balance
stairs,
out. Tell
down
us
the
this
stairs
awesome
to
flashback.
Thank you. I was just having this flashback of the first time I came across like a human thing. And I was like crossing this bridge, and one of the slats on the bridge just fell out from under me, but it kept going. And I'm gonna keep that memory there, because the other side, there was just awesome shit going on. That's my
Ruby is
flashback.
so motivated.
I'm so motivated.
So you're gonna
I'm
balance out.
scared,
Ate
but I'm
honey,
motivated.
But did the flashback. So I think you go the other way, right?
What?
I think there's a criminal point.
Yeah.
What?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, my flashback gets me criminal points?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, shit,
I got
I
it backwards.
forgot.
But luckily you ate honey, so we balanced.
I totally forgot.
It's good because it was such a good moment. We needed it. Rule of cool, we do the role play best. Okay, so
I'm the rookie. What can I say?
we're all learning the rules. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna find out what happens in this basement after we take a short break and everybody get a drink of water.
Could be any-
Hey everybody, and we're back. I hope nobody else went and Googled anything. I didn't know. Okay,
I don't internet.
right? Some of us have no idea about things.
Some of us grew up in the 2000s.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, you guys are doing so good, bears. Just gotta open up my notes here because we are ready. You're upstairs. So we're gonna need to keep the upstairs map. We're gonna have to slide this one forward so we can separate the party like you're never supposed to do.
I knocked over the halberd.
Hey,
Oh, you want yours?
yes, please. I apologize.
That's all right.
Amazing. We have an upstairs, and we have another set of bears making it downstairs. Dun, 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 dun.
When I go down the stairs, I go ding, 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 ding.
But like carefully missing,
Yeah.
because ahead of you,
I go ding, 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 ding.
boom.
You're still going first, though.
I'm still first, so
Oh,
I'm
lead
still just,
here.
you know.
I think these are the.
Poking stairs.
Oh, okay.
Taking the barrel run.
Poking stairs. Yeah.
Very nice. And what order are you in? Are you next?
I'm
And
next. Yeah.
Goat
last.
speared.
Yes.
Is in the back.
Beard.
Weird
Old
thing.
Goatsy.
Oh gosh. Okay. It's such a cute way to say the name. I don't know. Okay.
I did not mind, for the record.
upstairs, we've got our brown bear having a bit of a honey and grieving period upstairs with the cousin on the floor. Reginald! And as you come around the corner, lights are along the walls. There's torches in the walls that illuminate the space. It was ready for someone to come down, and in the back corner, there's clearly barrels and barrels filled with honey. And you guys can smell it.
This is all I ever wanted. One last job, and it's going so well.
That smells like high grade.
That's some premium.
pure.
That's some premium shit right there.
It's making me really snacky. I'm kind of tempted to eat my pokey stick because it also looks bamboo-like.
It really, really does.
It really does look bamboo-like. I want to eat my pokey stick.
Stop
I
it.
think you're gonna have to.
I'm gonna-
Roll both dice, because that's your special bear skill as a panda. You can eat anything that's
Oh my
bamboo.
god, but you need to
Oh
roll
wow!
a one.
I did not realize.
Oh,
that.
you did it.
So you have eaten another sword. This is sword number 2.
No, I didn't. That last one I cut my mouth on.
Oh.
I cut my mouth up all real bad.
Yeah, you failed the first one.
I failed. But I got this one.
We don't have
a
the
pokey stick
memory,
anymore,
the memory of that failure sword and the
Yeah.
and the cut in your mouth. that was the frustration it caused you to move a point from criminal into bear.
Yeah.
But this success, you just start to snap it off and
I do my little
eat
happy
all of
food
it,
dance.
and you get to the metal halberd part, and then you realize that it has like a little scroll thing tucked in.
Damn, you guys, there's a scroll.
Is that
Is it in that stupid human pictographs?
human writing?
What is it?
It's full of human writing.
Cosmo, what do you think?
Try licking it.
Yeah, no, that's very human-y.
Wait, is
I did pick up a few letters. I think there's an E in there.
Something.
they call it
Something.
E?
F-I-R-E.
Fire.
Fire?
That's like a
Fire.
festival,
Fire.
right?
Fire. 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 What about fire? What is this? Is this
Do we
fire?
burn- do we burn that? Or
I'm gonna take it over to
Or-
the torch. I'm gonna just stick it in the torch and light it on fire.
And it burns up. Nailed it.
That is exactly what was supposed to happen. It's a
Guys.
fire. I lit it on fire.
Great job!
Self-fulfilling prophecy.
I mean, so good. So good. Move a point from bear into criminal.
Ooh, I am very crime focused.
Gonna wander over to one of
You
these.
just know how you nailed that whole thing.
I just like
You
crime.
just did a human thing.
Like crime.
So how many torches are there in here? There's.
Kind of one on
I'm
each
down
wall.
now then.
Okay, so which torch did you go to?
Would have gone to one close that you could reach. They're sort of all along the wall. There you go. Perfect.
Okay. I'm gonna go down the stairs and head over to this torch and just kind of lean my body weight down on it and see if, you know.
If it does
Oh.
anything cool and magic
Yeah.
and clicks into place.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. Roll for criminal.
All right. Yes.
Success. It breaks off.
Oh.
And the
think we can
ground,
eat
the
this.
ground kind of
Oh.
starts to light on fire a little bit where the torch hits the ground.
Oh, I run over and stamp it out with my big old bear paws because
Great.
I am afraid
Great.
of fire.
We're gonna come back and find out how that goes because we're upstairs. And you can smell a little bit of smoke. Maybe you got a real sensitive bear nose.
Don't like the smell of smoke.
Nope.
Not at all. So I get up and I go to the door to push it open. And then I can I open it? I know
It's locked.
You locked it.
Oh, shit.
So I go up to open it. and I remember and I think back. And I remember watching as Cosmo took his toes and stuck the claws in there. And so I just back up and run into the door as hard as I can.
Roll for bear.
Yes.
You smashed through. You just ruined the front doors of the Lazy Bee.
Yeah. Bam. I don't know how to open that, but
You might
yes.
pull out if you just take the whole big door out.
Here, don't now.
Maybe. I don't want to break anything. There. You know what? We'll do that again.
Okay, great.
There we go. There. And
You
so
smash those doors right open.
smash them open. I grab Reginald by the neck
Pull them out.
and I pull him out.
Okay, take him out in the market.
And then as I'm standing there with Reginald hanging from my teeth, I look around. You know, Reginald did always like a good melon. And so I wander back over here and I sit down on the nice cushiony dead guy. And I put Reginald next to me. And we just sit there and I start putting melons in his mouth as I grab an apple and have at her.
That is macabre.
Just sitting out in the open. I know these guys are gonna come out at some point. So what's the worst that could happen? Sitting out here enjoying some fruit.
Be fine.
Sure.
Yeah.
Downstairs, you're trying to put out a fire.
And
Are you doing it in a bear way, or are you
I
going to
am
be
actually
smart?
going to take a page from Allamander's book, and I never thought I would hear myself say this, but I'm going to pee on it. I feel like this is the one appropriate situation for peeing on something so
Fair.
far.
Roll for bear.
Oh God, I only have one. I am somehow going to fail at peeing on a fire. Yep. Failed
You did the
hard.
opposite of peeing on
Did I
fire.
pee fire
Takes more
on
skill
the
than
fire?
you thought.
It's actually a magic fire, so it's not really your fault.
Oh, okay.
You unload as much pee as you pee. It streams, and it won't go out. It won't go out. It must be a magic fire.
All right.
And you can kind of tell because,
You know,
but
so
it's starting to like light the floor of the tavern or the tavern basement on fire.
The barrels around us, some of these barrels have honey in them, correct?
Yes.
So guys, we're here for the honey. Who cares if this place burns down? I say we each grab a barrel, get the hell out of here. Let's do what we came to do.
What if there's magic protecting the barrels, though?
There
Well,
was
try
that
it.
little
Grab a barrel.
Fury paper. Were we
Fury
supposed to
paper.
put this place on fire?
I have
I
to
mean-
assume so. Why would the humans build these wooden structures if they didn't want us to light them on fire?
I want to use some magic here and try to deduce the nature of these flames. Ooh.
That is how you do it.
Yeah.
How you do it?
That's how a bear do.
That's
Bear magic. And I successfully magicked.
you are great.
You
at bear
successfully magic. And you go over to the fire and you, as you breathe out and your breath hits it and the torch just goes out.
And that's how you put out a fire.
And as you're saying it, your breath goes across it again and it lights back on fire.
Oh, I was too
Wait!
excited and confident.
And as you go, I was so excited, and your breath hits it again and it goes out.
Stop breathing.
I hold my breath.
Back away.
And you bear back away. And it stays out. A little bit of the floor is still on fire, but it's not magic anymore. And it hits the edge of the urine puddle and just goes out now. So
Now there's urine steam in the room.
but there's a bit, it's a bit of urine steam and a bit of smoke. You know, you've definitely burned a sizable hole in the floor of the laser.
I've been to Ollie's house. This isn't anything unusual.
It smells pretty familiar. It's pretty
This
familiar.
is a Thursday night.
And Tulip, you're coming downstairs
Yeah.
with
Well, I think
Petunia.
Yeah, we're heading on downstairs. Not thrilled about the pea steam. I'm not a sauna gal myself.
Right. Pandas, they're known for not enjoying pea steam.
Yeah, pandas. That's actually one of their most distinctive
Yeah, it's on the
like,
Wikipedia
features.
page.
Yeah, 100%. And I'm gonna start heading over towards the barrels to see if I can pick one up.
Okay, great. And are you approaching pretty bear-like, or are you
I'm-
going to be careful?
I'm definitely gonna just like lumber along and like probably bump into a few things with, my big panda butt and
Okay, roll for bear.
yeah.
Ooh, you go full. You go pretty bear, and
Yeah.
panda's got a panda, so you actually like hit one paw, and you can't help yourself. You do the panda roll.
Right, yeah.
The panda roll, and you roll right past that flame, that unlit torch, but you're like panda roll, and you sneeze, and that sneeze puts the torch back on.
Oh no!
Oh no! So you've moved all the way over here.
Yeah.
Quick.
Here, I can.
Yes, pop yourself this way.
I've done a
So
little-
you pass the torch that was on
Oh,
the
no.
floor. You do the tumble.
Yeah.
You turn the torch on, and then as you get close to that, it actually turns into a mimic.
Oh,
And it lashes out at you. So most of these barrels are honey, but this one is not. And this one reaches for you with its tongue, and the floor next to you is on fire, and you are stuck to the sticky
slippery
tongue
with pee.
of the mimic.
Oh no, you guys! What do I do? What do I do? And I'm just like,
I come over and
More urine steam.
I need to do something crime related because I have very few bear points. I
So if you need bear points,
steal the mimic's identity. That's not a thing I can do.
go on.
I perpetuate identity theft.
okay.
All right.
So you're doing the like, you're not a mimic, I'm a mimic?
Yeah, sure, let's say that.
Okay. Move your grizzly over towards him. He's currently latched onto the.
You're just gaslighting this mimic.
do what you gotta do,
Feel
Cosmo.
terrible about this. Okay. Roll for criminal.
I'm gonna succeed at this one, I can almost guarantee. I did. I
Yeah.
succeeded. I have.
You do. So you're not a mimic. I'm a mimic. And you start to also lick the panda.
Yep.
Because this tongue.
What it's doing.
Right? And it gets really. Yeah, I mean, it's stuck to one thing. Doesn't quite know what to do. And adhesively, it unlatches from the panda. And it turns to look at you with a gaping maw, toothy mouth.
Fine.
What is the spirit bear doing?
I lumber over, still holding my breath, and go,
Put the fire out.
or
you're doing that to
set
the
it on
mimic.
fire, on the mimic, yeah. See if I can set this mimic on fire.
Oh,
with
yeah,
magic fire.
no, pick up the torch and take it over to the mimic.
All right, sure, I'll do that.
Okay, so you're going to try to somehow figure this out so that you can put the torch out, take the torch back to the mimic, and turn it back on.
Yeah, very easy, I know. This is all
Right.
just definitely one action, guys.
Right. Roll for criminal.
Oh, I failed.
Okay, so every time you're a big bear, and every time you breathe as you're trying to hold the torch in your mouth, the fire goes on, off, on, off, on, off, on, off,
Like
on, off.
breath-activated fire.
Yeah. And so mostly you're just sort of singeing the side of your mouth. And you can't get it over to the mimic. You can't get it over to the mimic. What's going on outside in the market?
Melons.
You know, we've gone through some apples and some other things here.
Some citrus?
And just some
maybe.
citrus. We've knocked over some things here. We're just mowing down. And
Around in this poor vegetable.
I'm
I
just
thought about tearing this down, because, like, fuck that.
It's just just in the way, really. But yeah, you know, we're just mowing and eating and reminiscing old stories. You know, Reginald, I definitely remember that moment when you made me a full bear and not a cub. It was great. We had never urinated on so many people at once. It was a fantastic day. Our family was so proud. Oh, if they could see you now, we'd all urinate together one last time. On you, of course, to celebrate your life. But, well, you know, I'll just do it for the family. We'll just stand here and urinate together. Come here, you know what, Reginald? You'll like this. And I immediately start grabbing this body and dragging it over to the other body. And I bring Reginald along, and I lay him over the two bodies.
Just an episode of Fargo happening out here.
I start to urinate on all of them in order to just, you know.
It's more True Detective season 1.
Yeah,
Weird to uncomfortable.
you know, and then get back into some apples.
Okay.
This is good. So,
A little check-in.
what's going on up?
This will help with your bladder infection. I think you need more food.
Okay. The flashback moves a point from bear to criminal.
What? Ah, damn.
And a bunch of guards come in onto the scene.
Oh, shit.
Okay. Where are they coming
What?
from?
Guards in town? Town guards?
Yeah, where are they coming from?
They're coming from the sign down
From
that
the
same
sign? Okay.
space. So you're being approached by town guards.
So I see the town guards, and
yeah.
I look up, I see them, I look down. It's okay, Reginald, it's okay.
You don't look guilty at all right now.
No. And so I immediately get up on my back paws, and I start to urinate. I stumble. It's the only move I got, and it works at least half the time every time. So I'm gonna keep moving and
And as you walk towards those guards up on your hind legs urinating, we're back inside the basement. And down here, you guys are fighting the mimic that is turning to look at the grizzly. And it reaches out to you, and it wants to bite you, and its teeth come at you, and you come at it.
I am going to aggravated assault the mimic, because aggravated assault is a crime, not a bear thing. So that's what I'm going to do, because I have crime points and I need to use them.
There's a stick. Maybe you could.
There's
aim
a
with
bunch
the
of,
stick.
there's an open honey barrel right next to you. If you need to
gonna
go full
just
honey.
Take the mimic then? Is the honey barrel bigger than the mimic, or is the mimic bigger
They're the same
bigger
size.
than the barrel? Okay.
But except the one has its mouth open and it's full of teeth.
All right, I'm just going to pour the honey in there then. I'm just going to pick the barrel up and pour it in there.
You're going to try to drown the mimic in the honey.
Drown it in honey. Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. Are you guys going to do anything?
So I
You're
still have
watching.
this-
You're watching Cosmo pick up the barrel and the precious honey
Yeah.
that you
I
came
know, I'm
for.
not thrilled about that.
Yeah. I think. Ooh.
And there's a big, open, gaping mimic mouth right in front of him.
Can I? Is this torch still lit? That's in my mouth.
Yeah.
Can I chuck it towards and into the mimic's mouth. Stab it right through the mouth.
You can try. Roll.
All right. Is this criminal?
Criminal.
Criminal? All right.
Yeah. Roll. Oh man. Yeah, that goes right into it, and it starts to choke and cough.
I'm gonna hold back on the honey then, because I don't need to waste good honey on
Right.
an already immolating creature.
Right? Are you gonna take a little sip of this honey?
Yeah, I'm
It's
just
right
gonna
close to your
kinda-
face.
well, it's up here, so-
Move
Yeah.
a point from criminal into bear.
I'm gonna get some bear.
So, you burp, and your face turns into like a unicorn head for a second.
Ooh.
Oh, that's fun.
See, come on.
That's fun.
A bunch of humans doing that? That would be delightful.
I'm more about bears. You know, I'd rather bears turn into unicorn heads
Okay.
than humans turn into unicorn heads. But like, let's have like a forest party after this.
And while you guys are talking, the mimic turns back to you all. It's still gaping mouth, but the whole thing's on fire, and it lashes out its tongue again, and it's stuck to you. You're trapped next to the burning mimic.
Does the I don't know about you guys, but does the mimic's tongue look bamboo-like to anybody else? It's long and skinny.
A little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit.
We're gonna come back to that. We're outside, and the guards are coming at you.
Drunkenly moving towards them, peeing repeatedly.
They pull their weapons. They have swords.
How close am I able to get before they're not? Are they like immediately gonna just freak out? Are they, you know?
These guys look pretty. They're pretty trained. They're staying pretty calm. Mm-hmm. And they're like, Lars, we told you to go home.
No idea what they just said to me.
Do you keep coming forward?
And I.
Look, we're gonna have to put you down, Lars.
I'm looking around, just seeing what else is going on around here, and then I turn around. I'm gonna just I start waving to them. and
Okay,
I
roll for
move
criminal to find
back
out
towards
how
this.
convincing this is.
Got some good criminal points.
That's why I'm doing it.
So they're still yelling at you, but they seem a bit like, hey, no, he's pretty drunk. I don't think we should just let him go. And then the other guard says, yeah, we should probably take him in. He should probably go for a night in the cells.
Go, and I'm leaning on this fountain over here. And so they're gonna come.
They're gonna come towards you,
coming towards me.
and you see
I'm
one of them
leaning
pull out some shackles.
Lars,
Lars, it's time.
Yeah.
We gotta take you down. You gotta take a night in the cells. You're just too drunk.
And then
And
I-
also,
I-
did you murder all these people? And as they realize that there's like really dead people on the ground and a bear skin and there's just pee everywhere, they're like, uh-oh, this is a big deal.
And but I slip into the water a little bit, you know, just like that.
And one of them comes at you with the shackles. He's gonna try to put them on your paws.
And they're gonna which are in the water.
Yep.
So they come at
Well,
me.
yeah, okay. So one of them's gonna try to like grapple you a little bit.
So
and the
on
other one's
either
trying
side
to
of
put
me
some shackles
here,
on
like
you.
this.
Yep.
And so then I wait, and they have to get to my paws, which are pretty close in the water there. And as soon as they do, I push off the bottom to grab their heads and shove them both down into the water.
Okay, let's find out how that's going after we get back downstairs and you're stuck to the mimic. And it's on fire. And it wants to bite you. The adhesive is so strong. But the long, slim tongue kind of looks like bamboo to you.
Yeah, like as I'm backing up, that tongue is just like, you know, so it looks like bamboo to me. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to try to eat it.
No one eats you.
Yeah, nobody
You eat
eats
them.
me. I'm going to eat it first.
Yeah, roll for bear.
Why not?
It's the first time you're gonna eat something non-vegan.
I'm pretty excited. I'm not going to lie. First time. I've already had my first kill.
Okay, it's not bamboo enough, like, because you've been vegan for so long. As your teeth start to bite into it, your face gets stuck to it, its tongue.
And the texture's just
So
wrong.
it's all over, and you can't. It's in your mouth now. Also, your face is like
Oh my
even
God.
closer to its teeth.
Oh, God.
Your paws and your arm are stuck to one part of it. Your face is stuck to the other. It's
Oh, no.
bitey and it's on fire.
Can I come along with my big
We're gonna go to each
paw
of you guys.
and slam down the top of it so its teeth crunch down on its own tongue?
Oh my goodness, that's a good idea. Bam! Bam! Okay, it's on fire. So this is a real. You're taking one for you're watching your friend here. It's gonna hurt a bit, and you got singed fur on your face already.
It's okay. I'm willing to take this for the team.
All right.
Your last ride.
I think you should roll for bear.
Bear? Oh no.
Unless you're trying to do this in like a criminally kind of way.
I
You
mean,
can sell me
I'm
on
moving
it.
like a smooth criminal. I'm pretty fast, and I'm just gonna like, I'm not lumbering.
Sell me. I'm not sold.
I'm coming up, and I'm going fast, and I'm precise in my movements. I know exactly what I need to do here. I need to bang that thing closed.
So you've done some calculus in your brain.
Yes.
Just like
I had like
Pythagoras
math
theorem. Yep.
math
Yep.
equations
Exactly the
flying
angle and
around.
the ideal spot
Yeah.
at which to
Theorem.
hit it,
Yeah,
Yeah.
how
and I
much
kind of
force
came
to
in
apply,
like,
and-
like flying
Okay.
through the
Okay.
air.
Okay. Roll for
All right.
criminal.
All right. Da, 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 da. One. Yes.
Oh, it's amazing. So you do that. You slam it down. The tongue starts to bleed. Oh, it's what a mess. It looks like it starts to try to let go of you as you move over.
I feel like at this point I'm just gonna pour some honey in there, because why not?
It's on fire. You might as well. You might put it out.
Would maybe put her out. Maybe
Sure,
the mimic
sure.
will turn into a unicorn head or something, and then the tongue will be the horn, and that's a lot more bamboo-like, so she might get another chance here, so.
You dump honey all over it. The fire goes out. The tongue just crashes to the floor and starts to wither up. And you guys have put it out. There's honey everywhere. And the mimic is just
perfect.
whimpering and crying in the corner.
Yeah. Take that.
Poor little buddy.
I mean, take it and I
Tried
just
to murder you.
stamp it really hard and crush the box.
Yeah? Roll for bear.
No.
No.
The exact opposite of that.
You're just covered in honey.
No, I'm delicious.
And outside, you can almost, as a grizzly
can
bear,
hear a commotion.
You can hear a commotion. You can hear the guards are the noises of people.
Guys, I think Ollie's in trouble. Everyone grab a barrel and let's get the hell out of here.
Let's just get away from
I
this
take the
thing.
barrel that I've got, and I
It's-
hold it in my
It's only
arms.
half full now.
I find a full barrel.
Okay, find a full barrel. Great, great.
I grab
I'll
a
assume
full
that you can
barrel.
each take a full barrel.
Yeah. And I grab it in my arms like I'm walking upright.
Oh, you're not going to roll it. You're going to
I'm gonna do it upright. I'm gonna come scooting up those stairs.
It's real slow, but you do it.
I'm getting up here.
So you're each taking a barrel. So you guys can
want one of these barrels?
bring one of these packages with you because you guys have a bunch of barrels.
I want to like panda roll my barrel all the way up.
So
you
the
know?
barrel rolls and you roll.
Yeah,
Very
yeah.
nice. Very nice.
Yeah. I'm gonna go all
You
the
just
way
sort of
up.
like wrap it in your middle and then.
Yeah. With my little.
And you're like,
Okay.
Ouch.
And as you guys get out the street, the commotions are even louder. You hear splashing water, and
What is that weirdo doing?
So, I reached back, I stood up, planning all this out as cleverly as I can, and I have grabbed their heads and thrown them into the water whilst I continue to urinate on the floor so they have no grip with their feet.
I still think this is roll for bear.
How is this
Yeah.
roll for bear? It was a
You have to
plan.
be pretty strong.
Bears are strong, but this was a criminal act. I saw my moment. I lured them over.
There was a fair
I
degree of
lured them over.
premeditation.
Okay.
I will say.
Okay.
Yeah.
Roll for criminal. You convinced me.
I was pretty crimey.
You have them successfully submerged underwater. How long are you going to hold them there for?
Well, I'm just not really. I'm just still holding them there.
'Kay.
And I'm still urinating so that their feet just continue to slip out from underneath them. They got nothing. I'm watching their feet go.
And the sounds of the commotion that you guys heard early has turned into splashing and gurgling as you come out the door and you see this whole scene. Wow. There's a rug and dead bodies,
lot
and then
happening.
Ollie is holding two guards underwater in the fountain.
this is your barrels, right?
While urinating.
That's your
All our
loot.
barrels, yeah.
Dude,
Oh,
come
that's
on.
all. Okay.
We've killed so many
we
people.
don't have time for this. We gotta go. We got the honey. Let's get out of here.
Hold them under there just long enough for the bubbles to stop.
Leave them.
Just for the bubbles to stop.
Just leave them. We've got what we came for. Let's get out of here.
And as you look over at your friend Cosmo, he burps a little and his head turns into a unicorn. And then back.
And I stop urinating.
That's how you know he's thinking.
I don't know what to make of that, Cosmo. That's just weird.
Exactly.
Meanwhile, I'm still holding.
The guards have the struggling is much less and the bubbles are much less.
You know, you guys got the honey though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got it.
Just another
the
10
honey?
seconds. Just give it another 10 seconds.
Oh,
No more murders.
I mean,
We've
are we
talked
just-
about
we
the
killed
killing.
them.
Yeah. Okay.
Solves a problem for us getting out of town. Come on.
You know,
I'm being
I mean,
pro-
what?
I'm
We just
being
going
proactive
straight back
here.
out the way we came?
As you guys discussed, there's no more bubbles and no more struggling.
You guys want to go back out the same way you came?
We talked about going through the back alley.
Right.
Yeah.
We set that up for ourselves.
We did.
Okay.
Is there a cart? Hey, there's a cart.
There is a cart.
Oh.
Oh, all right. Well, I say we put the honey in the cart, and then we get out of here. All right, I'll let these two out then. And I lift them up.
Flop they're dead.
Yep.
Whoopsies.
Down a while ago.
Man, humans. And then I go and I put them on the pile with my other two and my fallen cousin. And I urinate one more time on all of them. Just to, make it all one uniform moment. And, all right, let's get the honey and get out of here, guys.
Go over to Oleander and I say, there was nothing you could do.
So we're gonna put the honey in our little cart here.
Yeah.
And somebody needs to pull the cart, not it. I am the brains.
I would like to suggest our young friend here.
Yeah.
The rookie again. All right.
Yep.
Well, that is the way that it goes.
You never
Wanna be a
know. I
part of
might
this
need to
game.
urinate on some things, and I don't want to be held down by a cart to do so.
And as you guys are attempting to rig up one of the bears, move the bartender to the gates, to the door. And he's like, no, the beautiful honey is all the bears, no.
And I whip around and I snarl at him and show him all my teeth. And in bear, I say, you want a piece of me?
Roll for bear.
Which he just hears.
Oh, I did not do that very well.
Take it.
It's a bit of a grumble out of you, and as you're doing it, you cough up the bee you swallowed earlier. Yeah, and Toivo is still looking at all the bears and his precious honey, and he can smell smoke, and looking nervously back, knowing that something horrible happened in his basement, and he's like, I don't speak bear, but can we come to some arrangement where you don't steal all of my honey? How else will I make Wagglebuzz? The carnage in the street. He looks across at all the dead bodies in the middle of the market. He's like, what have you done, you bears?
I mean, this seems like a you problem.
Well,
Do we even understand him?
no.
I don't.
I mean, I feel like we could kind of if we take all the things that were bear-like, we can frame this guy for all these dead things. He was the only person here that's still alive.
This is.
I mean, the four punks that ran off
Oh,
originally, they would remember some of the early murders.
I mean,
They would
weren't we talking
remember.
about some rye stuff that was making people hallucinate?
I mean, we
Blame
were
it on the
talking
ergot.
about
It was
The
just
humans were
turbo the
talking
whole
about
time.
Okay, guys.
They just
You know what,
watched the
guys?
bears wander
You
through
guys start
town
making
and
it for the
start
alley. I'll take care
Watch
of
as
this.
Toivo pulls out a piece of paper scroll that looks really familiar to you guys.
It's the fire scroll.
And he snaps it and speaks some words, and your cart starts to light on fire.
I quickly grab the honey out of the cart.
Okay, we're gonna go starting with you, and then we're gonna come around the circle of what everyone's doing in this extremely fast moment.
I grab the honey.
Okay, so you run over to the cart to grab the honey. You're really strong. Roll for bear.
Oh shit, I only have two.
Yay!
I have saved the honey.
You save the honey off the burning cart. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna do my little panda roll and try to panda roll into the guy and knock him down.
You're pretty far away from him.
I am pretty far away from him. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna go to the well and try to get buckets of water.
Okay.
Just
you
splash on
grab-
the fire.
you go to grab buckets of water. Roll for criminal. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
You do too. So you've got a big bucket of water, and you start splashing water on the cart.
I am gonna start towards the tavern owner.
Yeah, you're pretty close.
Yeah, I am ready
best
to
shot at it.
mow him down.
Take him
Yep.
out.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's casting
Bear
fire
criminal.
spells at us.
That's a bear. Roll for
Right.
bear.
Oh dear.
Uh-oh. You can get
Gotta eat some honey.
I know.
Okay. You do run into him, and you knock him to the floor, but you feel a bit of magic. And you're magic, and you sense it. And he casts a spell on you. And suddenly you feel like, why would you do this to him?
Compassion?
Why would you?
Oh.
He's like a friend. Why would you hurt him? What is happening?
guys.
Why would you do that?
You got charm.
He's a cool druid guy, guys.
Okay, so you're now on top of him, but you kind of like lick his face a little bit because he's like got a bunch of scratches and
Yeah.
splinters from when someone rubbed his face into the floor. Uncool. You're like, uncool. I feel really bad for this guy.
Yeah. What the hell, guys? He's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Have you seen his bar?
Yeah, we wrecked
Over
it.
here.
We stole his honey
Ollie.
for bears.
Something's wrong with you. And
Ollie turns back from his murder pile.
but my initial instinct, man, we got to save that honey. Forget anything else. And if we're gonna save it, the best way to save it is in our stomachs. So I immediately just dive in and just.
If you're gonna eat honey, you're gonna move points from criminal to bear.
If that works in my favor, then
Okay.
that's great.
So you start trying to save the money, and as soon as you hiccup, you do the head turns into a unicorn, and then pops right back.
All right.
Keep going. All right.
That was the moment.
Toivo looks at you, and he's like, "Hey, bear, we really got to stop them. We need the honey back.
Yeah.
We need it.
Yeah.
We need the bear. Oh,
You
help
gotta
me.
make some beer.
Help me. Go stop them."
Oh, yeah. All right. I'm in this. All right. So I wheel around, and I am ready to go. Hey, bears! Not cool, guys. And I start galloping.
Okay.
towards
And
over.
first you meet Cosmo's the first one you see.
All right, Cosmo, get your hands off that honey.
I am going to eat a little bit of the honey.
Sure. Move a point.
To move a point to bear. And then recognizing that my compatriot has clearly been charmed by a human mage or magic user of some kind, I'm going to attempt to terrify her and the human into back and leaving us alone because we need to get the heck out of here with
Okay.
honey.
So move our good friend Goatsbeard forward out the door, and move Toivo, the bartender, just to right beside her. All right.
Now, hopped up with my honey power, I have succeeded at terrifying you.
Oh!
And everyone is so scared.
That was
and
the
you pee a
scariest
little.
bear roar ever.
Yep. Okay, that's working really good. Over here, you've managed to put the card out.
Yeah.
That was amazing. It was so good. Move a point from bear into criminal.
Get the honey back in the cart.
Well, I think I'm gonna.
We gotta get
Yeah,
out of
we
here.
gotta get the honey back in the cart. So I'm gonna pick up the honey and put it back in the cart.
Not
Pick up as many barrels as I can.
You
I'm
want to
just gonna-
snack some of this honey while you're at it?
Yeah, like I do. I'm gonna have a little honey snack while I'm.
And a hiccup and a quick unicorn flash?
Yeah, just a little like.
Yep.
And then it goes away. A bird.
Yeah, what color are your guys' horns?
Mine's.
No, magenta. No, teal.
You were stealing my
That's
color.
basically a unicorn color, right?
Yeah.
It's all the colors?
Yeah. It's all three of those colors, actually.
Okay, it's a bit rainbowy.
Oddly yellow.
That's not odd at all.
Okay. Is yours the same color as your hair?
Just fuchsia, yeah. It's
Right.
just sort of like an extension of.
Right?
Yeah.
Right? Just looks great with the black and white.
Thank you. Thanks.
Really pops.
Yeah.
Amazing, amazing. Okay.
Cut off now.
So the honey is back in the cart. You're terrified.
Oh!
Does that break the charm spell?
Let's do a roll off.
Ooh.
So let's have you both roll and use your bear skill. And whoever's lower.
So 2 dice?
Oh, yes. 2 or 1?
No, sorry, your bear stat. So 1 dice. Okay. Die.
3.
5. You win. I'm not that
Okay.
scary.
So it's actually pretty terrifying. So Toivo runs back inside
Ah! He's out.
and he slams the door
Aye.
closed. He's just like, yep, looking at that whole carnage mess out there. Pass.
Ah, Toivo, my friend!
Yeah, yeah.
You left me with these
Now
maniacs.
We're your friends, Goatsy.
you're real torn. You're real
Think about it. Remember us. Remember all the times we've done crime things together.
Remember the terrible nicknames we've given you.
Remember.
And I just start urinating on her.
Sure.
You know, she'll
And
remember that.
are you gonna do a flashback moment?
Yeah, sure.
Trying to convince your friend that this is the crew, this is the team, this was the plan. this was the
Goatsy,
heist.
you remember, you and me, we started this crew 27 years ago on that one foggy morning when we saw those 2 human merchants passing by our cave, and they were fat with thick sacks of gold and bushels of apples and racks of mutton and lamb, and we were just cubs. And Father and Mother, they were out hunting, and they hadn't come back. we thought we were going to starve to death alone in our cave together. And I said to you, Goatsy, brother, sister, you know, we could take these people's food. We could take their souls. We could take their lives. We could lead a life of crime.
That was pretty good, yeah.
You said yes, and we killed them, and we ate their food, and look at us now.
We also ate their faces. I
Right?
remember
See,
that.
this is what I'm talking about.
Yes.
You're back.
Yes.
Yeah,
You're back.
amazing,
It's
amazing.
us.
Oh my
You're
God,
back, you're
I'm
back.
so
Good
embarrassed,
point.
you guys. I'm
But yeah,
so
amazing,
It's okay.
embarrassed.
amazing.
It's okay. We've all been charmed.
Yeah.
I'm
I mean, I kind of want to go around and still eat that guy's face.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm also still peeing on you.
Thank you. Thank you.
you did your part. You did your part, Ollie.
This
Thank you.
did help.
Yep.
I'm just like,
Always the urine.
There you go. There you
That
go.
always gets us where we need to be.
Does anybody have any honey? I need some honey.
We have
been
a
a hard day.
whole
Barrel
cart
full.
full of magical honey.
Just go
All
over
we
and,
need
like,
to do,
I need to like stress eat.
get the
Give yourself a
heck
bear
out of
point
this
as you have a
town.
snack of honey. Fantastic, fantastic. Okay, so, I'll come back to it in a second. So as you're doing that, what color is your unicorn horn? Burp.
It is orange.
Ooh, very nice, very nice. Good choice.
Yeah.
And you're just like a white unicorn, matches your bear fur.
Majestic as
Ollie.
fuck.
Well, all that happened, and I just quickly moved to the front, grabbed the cart, throw it on my back,
Do you want to bring Reginald? Or are you
and
gonna-
Reginald's where he needs to be now.
draped over dead
Where's
bodies?
he's in his happy place, covered in urine, with the blood of his kills directly near him.
And you're
they were
about to
my
start
kills,
moving.
but still,
Yeah.
With your amazing cart
yeah.
full of all of your spoils.
Yeah.
As it rolls forward a little bit, suddenly a dagger hits the stone in front of you and then bounces off, and those 4 kids are back.
Little rascals.
And there's a couple over here.
Right.
And they're standing in your way to get back out of Eliorin. And they're like, we know you guys are bears, or druids, or something weird, but the honey's ours. We've been scouting this place for a month. There's no way you guys are getting out of here with our loot.
And we understand none of that, of course.
no.
Right.
No.
I think I just open my mouth, still with honey dripping out from my teeth, and just snarl at them.
And they've all got daggers.
You don't press me.
What do you guys want to try to do?
Well, I immediately get on my hind legs and just start peeing.
Okay, one of them throws a dagger at you, and it hits you right in the shoulder. Buries itself into your shoulder. It's so
Well,
deep.
that's just unkind.
And you can sense immediately it's poisoned.
Oh, shit.
You know what's a good antiseptic? Honey.
Honey. Yeah.
Okay, I was gonna say, aren't you supposed to pee on it?
I mean,
Jellyfish. That's jellyfish.
Okay, so you guys watch this happen. There's a dagger, and all of a sudden, his whole left side where the dagger hit him slumps.
no.
And he starts to stumble a little bit that way.
I'm now going in a circle. But the honey's back there.
Yep, yep.
I just, with my right arm, reach into a bunch of honey, and I eat a bit of honey,
Sure, move a point.
and then
Criminal to bear.
I just slop a bunch onto the.
You guys, that's a
Dagger.
really smart move. If you're suggested that, I think you might be too smart. Move a point to criminal.
I am going to go back to an old favorite and have a bit of honey and attempt to terrify them, because I'm going to move one over there.
So, yeah.
Roll my
Are we going to
dice.
have any honey left?
I have succeeded in terrifying, barely, marginally.
That's good because the dagger was coming right at you, but you scared them so much it misses.
I scared the dagger in midair.
Yeah.
One look at me was like, whoa.
Nope. Turned back around. Yeah, so you're not hit by anything, and you can still keep moving forward.
Okay, I'm gonna kind of like go from like cover to cover, you know, very
Okay, yep.
like commando style, you know, kind of ducking and weaving behind things.
And as you're making your way over towards them, what are
Meanwhile-
Tulip and Petunia doing?
Tulip, I'm gonna take the cart and I'm just gonna like barrel towards the guys and see if I can just crash into them.
Okay, okay. Ollie's a little bit in the way.
So I'm gonna be shouting, "Move out of the way!"
Okay, in there. Sounds good, sounds good. This is a pretty good plan. It's pretty criminally.
It's a pretty criminal plan, I think.
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
it's roll
I think
for
it's pretty
criminal.
Crimey.
Very crimey. Much crime.
Ooh.
Nice.
And you totally do it. Ollie just manages to be in his circle pattern as he's stumbling around, stumbles in just the right direction, then he moves out of the way, and you smash in. You knock 2 of them to the ground, and they fall over, and you can hear the sounds of other daggers hitting into the thunk, 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 into the barrels of honey.
Not
and
our
some of the
honey.
barrels start to leak honey.
All right. I think this calls for a little bit of magic.
I think so too.
Yeah.
All right. All right. What kind of magic am I going to do here? I am
Plugging magic?
I am going to do some distraction to see if I can get these guys distracted as I charge.
What does this look like?
This looks like making something behind them, like a wall, crack so loud that they have to look behind them. Perhaps it even sounds like another bear.
Like there's a bear behind them,
Yeah.
but and a crack forms in a wall. Very impressive magic.
Yeah.
That would be, yeah.
Yeah. Roll your bear skill.
Oh, I should have had more honey. Nope.
Okay, so you do make a noise behind them, but it's a loud fart, and they don't turn around.
Damn it.
You're getting old, Goatsy.
I'm real tired. It's my last job.
Sometimes you need to do magic, sometimes you fart.
Yeah.
It's what happens when you're old. It's
happens.
biology, okay?
It happens.
Sonia knows. She's got it. You can always blame it on her.
Gerontology, okay?
Okay,
And
your whole side is numb. You're not sure what's going on.
right? It's not getting any better at all. So I turn it around here.
Yeah, it
and
takes a little while because you got to
And
go
I
in the
see
circle.
them over there, right? And I've kind of stumbled off to the left, like so. I think they've hit me. I'm hoping that they don't think I'm too dangerous. But I get,
They're a little preoccupied with everyone else. We should
Well-
move the spirit bear forward.
and
Oh, yeah, nice.
I get to the. I get to this sign and I see them, but their focus is elsewhere because they're not as worried about me. And remembering those good old circus days from back when
Let's
I
pull
met
everything a
Goatsy.
bit forward.
Back when I met Goatsy at the circus, I remember my balancing days, and so I climbed the sign, which is the
You're
thing.
real
I'm
good at climbing.
Good at climbing.
You are real good at climbing.
Get on top here, and then I'm going to balance on top, and then just lunge and just fall on them.
Roll for bear.
People's
with
elbow.
advantage.
Roll for
Roll
bear.
2 and take the lower.
All right.
Nice.
All
Here you
right.
go. You climb the sign, and you're so good at this climb. You've just got the perfect perch. All of your paws are in just the right spot that when you
And as I'm about to, can you smell? And then I fall.
Give him the chair.
Yeah, they can smell it. You can definitely smell it. Pretty much
and
anybody
you
can smell you.
smash into them. Just this wet, stinky bear covered in everything. And they smash right into the ground. Now you've got 2 on the ground from the cart, 2 on the ground from the bear.
Yeah.
And I mean, I think at this point the ground is probably covered in honey, so chances are they're not getting up.
It's real sticky, real
thick and
slippery.
sticky.
Yep.
Sticky.
And your barrels are still leaking.
So we need to plug those barrels. So we don't come all this way and have all our.
Is there any
honey leak
fruit
out.
left we can plug the holes
Well,
with?
there's that tarp, right? The tent? Maybe the tent fabric is thick enough to plug the holes from the barrels.
How many are all of our barrels leaking?
2 barrels are leaking.
Of how many? F4?
You guys, you managed to get, what is that, 5 barrels?
I'm just gonna pick up one of the leaky barrels.
1 for Rusty.
Just stick my finger right in it to plug it.
You have that lock on your finger. Can the lock fit perfectly in there?
At this point, who knows?
It's stuck to 2 of your claws, so you've got other
I got
parts of your
another
paw.
2,
So
3 claws? How many claws? 4.
4. You got handsy.
Yeah.
we're good at this. But you managed to stick a paw in there.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick a
plug it.
finger. I'm gonna little
Yep.
boy in a dyke
Yep.
style finger in the honey pot. That's
What?
It's gonna move right past that. Yeah. And you plug that barrel. But the other barrel's leaking too.
yeah. So somebody plug
All
the other
right.
barrel. We got 4 bears.
Race over, grab a fruit, like what is this, lemons or something here? Grab a lemon, come back, and you're like, does this fit in a hole?
You just mush a lemon all over where it is, but it smells really nice.
That smells good.
I'm like, yeah, it smells great, guys. No?
It's not really working. It's still leaking honey.
Just put your finger in it.
I still say I'm gonna go over.
do it, yeah.
And I'm gonna grab the tarp. Like I'm gonna go over to the tarp here
And tear a bunch off.
and tear a bunch off.
Roll for bear. Let's see how much you get.
Roll for bear. Okay.
Well, the bear for the tear.
Bear for the tear.
Oh,
Ah!
Yes.
The perfect image.
Bear for the tear. Okay. So then I tear some off, and then I'm gonna go over, and I'm just gonna like wrap it around the leaky barrel.
Smart. Roll for criminal.
Okay.
Oh.
So you do tie it around, and it's stemming how much honey is coming out of here, but now you've just got like honey wet fabric, but it's not leaking as much as it was. It's kind of worked, but it hasn't plugged the hole. It hasn't
Right.
fixed the problem, but it might last long enough.
Can I not just roll the barrel over so that it's on, so like it's the shallowest, like,
From how much it's
Yeah,
leaked.
you can still
yeah,
preserve
like
at
the
least half of
level,
it
so that if you just
probably.
hold it like
It's
in
a
one
good plan.
place.
It's a good plan.
Yeah.
And as you do that, and you sort of arrange all the barrels to like
Yeah.
hopefully figure that out,
Give that one to the raccoon.
Yeah.
He's a little
Wait,
fella.
we
He
didn't
doesn't need a
even
big barrel.
wait for him. We don't owe him shit.
What time are we supposed to meet him? Midnight?
Midnight.
Yeah.
What time is it now?
Like 9
it's
PM.
almost,
Oh.
it's getting close.
Oh.
Well, let's get out of here. We've got our barrels.
If we get out
Mostly not leaking.
before Rusty gets back, we could just leave with all of
What's
them.
he gonna do? He's a raccoon. We're 4 bears.
We can tear him limb to limb.
How is he gonna, try to take anything from us?
How does everybody else feel about that plan?
I mean, I'm happy with it.
I feel
feeling
pretty good about
dizzy.
it.
Yeah, you got a lot of poison in your bloodstream at this point.
I'm wondering if my magic is kind of like a force healing, or I can just kind of pull that poison right out of your wound.
I guess we're trying.
Yeah,
Or
give it a
at the
shot.
bare minimum, suck it out, and also lick the honey out of your wound.
Bare minimum.
Yeah.
Are you trying to do the suck the poison out of him, or are you gonna try magic?
I'm gonna suck the poison out.
I would say roll for criminal.
All right. And if I do this, I also want to have the honey. Since you 2.
You do it. So somehow you manage to be like, that part's honey, that part's poison. So it's like sip,
Nice.
spit, sip, spit, sip, spit. You do it. You manage it. You feel a little better. The blood rushes back to you, and you guys have a cart full of honey, and you escape Eliorin! And if you're not going to wait for midnight, and you're not going to leave Rusty his share,
I think we should leave him one of the barrels, the one that's like leaked, like halfway.
yeah.
I got an idea.
We don't want to burn that bridge, This guy
We
had
could
some
fill
good
it,
intel.
if he thinks it's half full, why don't we just fill the rest up with urine? He's a raccoon. He's not going to know. It's also gold.
My urine is grade A.
I would definitely notice personally.
Yeah, but
if
I
I were
mean-
eating honey that was equal parts honey and equal parts urine.
But we're
I
bears.
would notice.
We're bears. We have a perceptive tongue.
Rusty literally eats garbage, y'all. Like, do we need to worry about it?
My family's known for its spectacular urine, so I would say
Pee in the
he should
barrel.
be so lucky.
I'm open to it. This is what the group decides. We are in a narco-communist criminal commune, and
Yeah.
majority rule.
Do we all have faith in Ollie's ability to aim, though?
I mean,
I
I'll
am-
help hold it up.
Someone
I am
in
an
there.
expert urinator.
We know the volume.
and as you guys accomplish this crazy plan to end your day, how do each of you, as you hit the road, are you staying with the crew? Your first job, are you staying with the crew? What do you guys bring in to your next mission?
Well, sun's going down real low there, guys. It's been a trip. But I found myself the perfect den for hibernation, and I finally have the honey to pay off that extension I'm putting in there. I'm putting it in a nice little alcove. It's gonna have a TV. I don't want to brag. I'll have you guys for a cheese platter at some point. It's up the river where the berries are aplenty, and the salmon come in the fall. Come by for a visit, but I'm out.
Sounds nice.
Sounds
I
delightful.
respect that. You've earned it, old friend. You've earned it.
Thank you.
Yeah, if you want some design help, you know how to get a hold of me. Just urinate on your favorite rock and I'll find you.
Yeah, that's what we call Instagram these.
Yeah. And I've got some more jobs left in me and a lot more things to urinate on. So I'm going to stick with the group. I'm a little thirsty, however, so I'm going to need some water. And I'm going to take my barrel of honey and rest up this wound I got here. But I'll be around for the next job. You need me, urinate and I'll come.
I have to say, having decoded the human speech on that piece of paper, I have really developed a taste for literacy. I am actually thinking of moving to the big city, enrolling in a community college, and learning to read. I think I'd like to be a librarian. I think I'd like to be a bear librarian. I think there's room enough in this big, crazy world for a bear who can sometimes pick locks with his claws and can read and keeps books for other people to read. That's my dream.
wonderful.
Call it crazy. I love crime as much as the next bear, but I also love to read, guys. Is that so crazy?
Not at all.
It sounds great. I my friend here, Goat Spirit over here, was talking about, when we were talking about the decoding that humans speak. She made a really great point that a fire festival sounds like a really great name for a festival. Mm-hmm. So I'm thinking I'm going to take my share of honey and invest it on like a really nice island, get a really cool festival going, and just watch a bunch of humans like just really trip each other out with the unicorn burps.
Right.
Yeah, I think I'm going to spend some time doing that, but I don't know. I don't think my life of crime is quite over yet. I don't think so.
If you're going to do that, the ones that are really tripped out are the tastiest.
Okay, well, I wasn't wild about my first taste of meat, but you know
Give
what?
it a go. Just, try it out.
Out of deference for you, I'll give it a try.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's an acquired taste.
And our crew heads off into the sunset. Someday, maybe there's another mission in their future, another heist, another job, if you can get the crew back together. Thank you guys, we've completed
Thank you,
our
Roz,
first
for
Honey
being our
Heist!
excellent game master, as always.
Oh my goodness, and for all of the audience, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you
I
for all
hope
our
that you
excellent
download
crew
the
as
PDF.
well.
Yes, and all of our crew here. We've got everybody who's on camera. We've got people doing sound. We've got Alex up on the booth. It's just been a wonderful experience.
Excellent job on the set deck today as well.
Yep.
Oh my goodness!
Kinds of
Look at all this amazing stuff.
bear-related things. We've got an owl bear painting. I hope that's gotten
right?
some
Oh my
time
goodness!
today.
Yes, Tracy painted that. It's amazing.
It's sick. It's super sick.
Awesome. And you can join us every Tuesday for One Shot or Not. We're on Twitch. Eventually we have Questline on YouTube. Lots of stuff coming forward for you. Please tune in next week. Check us out again. We'll have a different DM. We'll have a bunch of different players, and we rotate all of our team members all the
Is it
time.
going to be Honey Heist again?
No, we're not doing Honey Heist. I don't know what
Something
people are
totally
playing next.
different.
You know what? I think Tim might be running his Ghostbuster game next week. But
Ooh,
I won't
it's a
make any
good one.
promises just in case. Oh, let me promise. But please check us out and make sure to keep the dice rolling and stay safe, adventurers.
Yes.
Like,